I've been an affiliate, too lyrical, magnificent. My brain never been impotent. Annihilate competition quick, deadly with that penmanship. Right bars with ice picks, got a vice grip on a nice chick with nice lips. I like it. Stop my feet, then it breaks the ground, equivalent to an earthquake sound. Grab your collar, then shake it down. Leave you at the lost found. Ground and pound, your face mush. People with talent need a push. Nah, they gangsta or a wuss. Plus, I thank them for the push. This beat makes me lose my mind. Grab your neck and rip the spine. Break that hammer, Valentine. Gonna need some turpentine to heal up your bruised cuts. Right? Every day I'm losing fucks. Sorry about your damn luck. Drink that please, that's in my cup. I've been told you you're a waste. All you is a waste space. Get your hands up out my face before I have to catch a case. Drag your carcass on the floor till your flesh get ripped torn. Savage style you can't ignore. Already ate but feed me more. Fuck them, create my own trends. I don't have friends, I'm a monster among men. Fuck them, create my own trends. I don't have friends, I'm a monster among men. Fuck them, create my own trends. I don't have friends, I'm a monster among men. I bet you think you're gonna get away. Better hope and pray for a better day. You all my prey, but it's elevate. Just another fatality. So bring down, we'll keep the crown. I'm aggressive with my style. Fuck that bitch, then smack a child. Monsters don't have time for clowns. In the darkness like a shroud. Locked on target, then I pound. Snatch you up, did it make a sound? Got you stressed, you lost some pounds. I'm a super heavyweight. Put you on my dinner plate. Collect your skulls, dig my safe. My brain is in outer space. I like bass, but not the rapper. Spiteful with that shit, you bastard. Got you baptized like a pastor. Can create another disaster. Let me loose, I'll break the chain. Shoot one glass, don't feel the pain. All these motherfuckers sound the same. Caught my path, don't make a lane. Can't be tamed, won't never change. Mix my strength for Hulk Bane. Hang you from a window pane. Scary like the Mandalay. Then to the back is known to peace. I will walk, nigga, fuck with peace. Make sure opposition is deceased. All they do is call police. Now his mama wanna cry. The tears flowing from my eyes. Probably gonna testify. Split your body like a pie. Fuck them, create my own trends. I don't have friends, I'm a monster among men. Fuck them, create my own trends. I don't have friends, I'm a monster among men. Fuck them, create my own trends. I don't have friends, I'm a monster among men. I bet you think you're gonna get away. Better hope and pray for a better day. You all my prey, baby, elevate. Just another fatality. Fuck them, create my own trends. I don't have friends, I'm a monster among men. Fuck them, create my own trends. I don't have friends, I'm a monster among men. Fuck them, create my own trends. I don't have friends, I'm a monster among men. I bet you think you're gonna get away. Better hope and pray for a better day. You all my prey, baby, elevate. Just another fatality. Open my damn wallet, a butterfly flew out. The hell? Ridiculous. Yo, what the hell you dream of? Fast trips, expensive trips. Don't gotta pay bills, gotta get that bag quick. Tired of having nothing in my pocket. Spending money on stupid shit, gotta stop it. Yo, what the hell you dream of? Fast trips, expensive trips. Don't gotta pay bills, gotta get that bag quick. Whoop. Tired of having nothing in my pocket. Spending money on stupid shit, I gotta stop it. Woke up broke as fuck, thinking about the money bags. Wanna get the fast money on the daily task. Nothing in the fridge, so I'm thinking about the money heist. You get left, cause my pockets ain't looking right. Looking in my fridge, baking soda and a broke light. Just hold tight, the plan will mold right. Got that caper applied on rich neighbors. Might as well pray to Yahweh to save you. Rub it on my belly, I'm hungry and ready. Fast with a cash like Michael Andretti. No matter what, I chase those bucks. My car don't got money, credit smudge. Jobs always bother me, gotta win the lottery. When I leave the country, please don't bother me. Hard time, my pride's in the archives. Been in poverty for a long time. Yo, what the hell you dream of? Fast trips, expensive trips. Don't gotta pay bills, gotta get the bag quick. Tired of having nothing in my pocket. Spending money on stupid shit, gotta stop it. Yo, what the hell you dream of? Fast trips, expensive trips. Don't gotta pay bills, gotta get the bag quick. Whoop. Tired of having nothing in my pocket. Spending money on stupid shit, I gotta stop it. $1 per word, my learning curve. Fuck off, you lame birds, my trap is absurd. Pocket watcher got you plotting on the opposition. The only thing holding you back is prison. Getting fired from come drop time is running out. Gotta pay the light bill, Con Ed bugging out. It's imperative, that's how I gotta live. I'm broke, don't even ask for a cig. Gotta borrow money to pay what I owe. Hurricane Sandy gave us a blow. After that, COVID swallowed the world whole. Couldn't go nowhere, stay in your home. Every day I paper chase, you know what I ate. For breakfast, success on my dinner plate. Delicious. When I gotta raise, here comes inflation. Fucking hate it, I'm losing my patience. 1 2 1 2. Tell me how I'm sounding to you. What's going on, y'all? We starting off Horror History Month today, and for the duration of this month, this is how we're gonna give it up, B. We're gonna talk about supernatural wrestlers that was in the industry. May tap into a little bit of horror movies too. We're gonna have fun this month, baby. We're gonna switch it up from the usual. Well, we did Horror History Month from time to time from before, every single October. So yeah, it's episode 5 of that, or part 5, I guess you could say. And we're gonna start it off with Bray Wyatt. A little history lesson. Oh, man. According to Wikipedia, of course, Wyndham Lawrence Rotunda, better known by his ring name Bray Wyatt, was an American professional wrestler, best known for his tenures in WWE from 2009 to 2021, and again from 2022 until his death in 2023. Rotunda was a third-generation wrestler, following his footsteps of his grandfather, Black Jack Mulligan, his father, Mike Rotunda, which we all know as IRS, uncles Barry Windham and Kendall Windham. His younger brother, Taylor, is also a wrestler under the name of Brother Bo Dallas. Alongside his brother, he held the FCW Florida Tag Team Championships twice while in WWE's then developmental territory, Florida Championship Wrestling. I didn't even know that. I barely watched FCW, but yeah. See, that's why I like doing these horror history months, getting in depth of the particular character that we're talking about. He wrestled under various ring names between 2008 and 2012 in FCW and wrestled on WWE's main roster from 2010 to 2011 as a member of the Nexus under the name Husky Harris. Husky Harris. Telling you, B. Vince always hate fat people. He always try to make fun of fat people, and hey, he made it work. Do Bray Wyatt. Vince always tried to do some bullshit with him, and he always made it work. That's why Bray is one of the greats. After returning to WWE's developmental territory, which had been rebranded as NXT, Rotunda was repackaged as Bray Wyatt, portrayed as a villainous leader of a bayou-dwelling cult called the Wyatt family. He returned to the main roster alongside Wyatt family members Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. And as y'all know, we had lost Luke Harper, unfortunately. I might do a somewhat of a deep dive when it comes to him too. You know what I'm saying? My dude Brody. He subsequently became a one-time WWE champion, two-time WWE Universal Champion, and one-time SmackDown Tag Team Champion alongside Harper and brief Wyatt family member Randy Orton under the Freebird rule. And one-time Raw Tag Team Champion with Matt Hardy. That's when he was the leader of worlds. They could have did so much with that, but it felt so flat and it came off as so corny. After a hiatus from August 2018 to April 2019, Wyatt returned with a new split personality gimmick, which saw him switch between the two characters of a Mr. Rogers-esque children's TV show host named Bray Wyatt and a grotesque monster resembling an evil clown called The Fiend. He was released from WWE in July 2021, but returned in October 2022 with a new character that claimed to be his real life self. Though he gradually reincorporated his previous personalities in addition to new ones in what will become his only televised match during his return, he defeated LA Knight in January 2023. He took a medical hiatus in February due to a COVID-19 infection and unfortunately died of a heart attack caused by complications from that infection in August at the age of 36. Fuck C19. 36, man. Man. Oh, man. It still hurts to this day. So much potential. So much potential. And like, when they fired this dude, I was like, y'all gotta be retarded to fire Bray. But some damn he was being difficult to work with. Oh, he had a bad attitude. I'd have a bad attitude too if you jobbing out my character. Here I go. I'm giving you something nice and fresh with Bray Wyatt, with the Fiend. Matter of fact, after the Bray Wyatt character failed because you had him constantly job out to John Cena, he came up with a fresh character with the Fiend, and you had him job out to Goldbum. I'd be frustrated too. But bring Vince back. Fuck out of here. What's good, Ballet? All right. Appreciate you always pulling up. You already know the vibes. That's right. Let them know. Hit that thumbs up. Stop playing with it. Shouts go out to the people that be watching the uploads and hand that thumbs up too, B. Definitely appreciate all that. Ballet with the blick on the hit real quick. But yeah, we're gonna talk about it when it comes to Bray Wyatt. You know what I'm saying? And of course, it's Friday, so you already know I'm late to the party when it comes to SmackDown. Right now, I'm watching the U.S. Open Challenge match between Sami Zayn and Malachi Black or Aleister Black, whatever Black he is. He's black, y'all. How you feeling though, Ballet? How was your week? I had to take me a nice little nigga nap before I jump on there. I feel a little bit refreshed. That's good. That's good. You seen this dude Diddy? That dude is lucky. Well, 4 years and like what 2 months? Now he want to cry. Like my dude, you lucky. That's all you're getting. Let's really be real. You should be thanking your lawyer, like, yo, thank you, or your team of lawyers, whatever lawyer he had. You should be thanking them. Oh, he's definitely getting out early. Because they might knock down like a year or two. They might knock off a year or two when it comes to, him being there. I think the main reason why he's pressed is because he might get transported. They might ship his ass way out there. Because remember, all this time he was in New York. So they might send his ass upstate. Send him further away. I bet he did. And they bled him dry. You should be thanking them because the shit could have been more dark. It could have been real dark for him. Some people want to sit there and be like, you know what, I'll do feel sorry for him. Feel sorry for him for what? You know? Yeah, they're gonna do that. They're definitely gonna do that. He might end up doing like what, like 2 years in the can, and probably spend that last year on house arrest or something like that. I doubt he do that whole 4. Like this dude now, like my lady has said that, yeah, this dude was already scheduling meetings and link ups, excuse me, before he got sentenced. Like, how bold are you? You're already setting up meet and greets and all that, and you want to. Now he thought he was good. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm about to be out, and it's gonna be back to business." And 50 is so petty. 50 over there is trying to over here sending a letter to the judge saying that, oh, you need to keep Diddy in jail because we had a rivalry for 20 years and I feared for my life. I'm like, yo, damn, 50, you was wild. And 50 bugging, he needs to slow his fucking roll. 50 be doing too much. Like, yo, my dude, you got accusations on you too. While you putting your hands on women and stuff, allegedly. So he needs to slow down and stop always trying to troll. You don't think when motherfuckers get tired of your bullshit, they're gonna come? You don't think they're gonna come after you? Yep, that's what he was saying. Like, oh, we had a 20-year rivalry, and I feared for my life for that whole 20 years. Mm-hmm. Huh? And do I feel sorry for Diddy? Fuck no. Like, you do dirt, you get dirt. That's the that's how the universe works. I don't even know how people can sit there and feel sorry for this dude after the whole world seen him pummeling Cassie. Fuck out of here. That alone is like, oh hell nah. That he was doing that with a towel wrapped around his waist. Like, it's like how he did is like that's not the first time he ever did something like that from before. I remember when people trying to justify that, people trying to say like, oh, she was trying to steal something from him, like she had like a watch or whatever, trying to steal from him. It is like stop it. Fresh out the shower, right? Damn, yeah, Alistair Black is kicking the fuck out of Sami Zayn. I'm not getting the fact that I've noticed since Alistair Black came back to WWE, he's been working stiffer than usual, pause. Especially when he be going up against Damian Priest. They work real stiff. Oh, that was close. Alistair Black almost caught Sami Zayn with that roll up. That was really close. Y'all in the bushes hit that thumbs up too, B. You already know what it is. Hit that thumbs up so I can get the show on the road when I open up the floodgates.
Yeah, another thing too. Well, which is to Ahmed Johnson. You heard about Ahmed Johnson? He had got in a serious car crash, but he survived. Like the car was wrecked. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. The car looked total. So I think this dude King Eric had posted the wreckage. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? As a matter of fact, he posted the letter that 50 had the letter that 50 wrote too. The letter that 50 had wrote to the judge. I'm gonna post that right after the car wreck. Hold on. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know how it happened. I don't know if it was a drunk driver or anything. I don't know, but yeah, I'm about to pull up the call right now in the council trying. Look at that. Shouts go out to King Eric. Damn. Scary, B. Very, very scary. See that? Mm. Yeah, he survived. Definitely survived, B. He had an angel with him that night. Oh yeah? You know, they was flying all over the place. I like Javon Evans. I've been saying that from before. Like I like the fact that they let him be himself, like how he talks and stuff like that. Shots go out to Shawn Michaels when it comes to that. He lets him be himself. They didn't try to roboticize him and oh you gotta talk proper English. Like no, just let him be his fucking self. He was blessed to be able to survive the hell yeah. I wonder who else was with them. I hope they're all right too. Not only Ahmed John, I hope everybody is all right. Oh yeah, so let me pull up. I will pull up the letter that 50 had wrote to the judge. Let me see. Okay, here you go. Yo, this dude 50 B. Pull up right now. Look. 50 Cent pens letter to judge in Diddy's case claims he has feared for his life during their 20-year feud and urges court to consider public safety. Dear Judge Subremium, Subremium, Submariner, I don't know. Anyways, I have had an ongoing dispute with Puffy for over 20 years. He is very dangerous. Multiple times I have feared for my life. I think you should consider the safety of the general public, Your Honor, before unleashing him upon, before unleashing him upon them. There hasn't been enough time for him to reform or make any adjustments, despite his trying to teach a class in there. Trying to teach a class in there? What a class about what? As you are already aware, the government has spent the maximum amount of money on deploying federal agencies, which appear to be an army, in two locations simultaneously. Later, his son, who's dealing with his own grape allegations, claimed that the feds had hit the wrong house. Anyway, Diddy's only going to return to hiring more male sex workers and keeping most of the baby oil away from the general public. What is going on? Let me take this fucking goofball off my screen, man. Yo, 50, man, what the fuck, son? Oh, he was teaching a business class in there? That's actually pretty smart. Well, a few NXT talents showed up on tonight. Yeah, they gotta promote their incoming invasion or showdown, or whatever you want to call that show. Yo, 50 is a mess, yo. But yeah, me open up them floodgates real quick. I'm in a good mood tonight. I'll let you slide for tonight. Pow! Right there. Pull up, pull up, pull up. Did Damian Priest's courses, dude? I didn't even catch that shit. Did Damian Priest cost him? Okay, show the replay now. Damn, I didn't even get to see if he costed him or not. Oh, he did cost him. Okay. You sure this time, man? Because you sat there and said that craziness that this dude that this dude didn't beat Oba clean. I don't know, B. It was good though, TKO. Oh man, he about to pack him up. Ese tranquillo through the table. Yo, Alistair's dead. And he did it so effortlessly. Yeah, you know they're gonna have a match in Perth. Yeah, B. TKO in the building with it. What's going on with them likes, B? What's going on with them likes? Everybody's slacking today. What's that about? Oh my goodness, Chelsea Green, what's she gonna do? She's here to lose again. Like it's so ridiculous how much times they have this damn girl losing. What's good, Nate?
Nah, nothing.
Over here watching SmackDown. You know, I'm behind, way behind.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god. Yo, this AI stuff's gotta stop.
Well, what happened?
I just saw one. It was Chris Benoit was on AEW Dynamite coming down the aisle, and I don't know. They made it so realistic, but you could tell it's AI a little bit, you know. Like, come on. What the hell? Ugh. I'm telling you, we're going to go to war one of these days because of AI. These things are crazy.
I remember it had this one AI video that I seen where what you gonna call it? This dude Crawford, they had Crawford making out with what's that female basketball player that's real popular right now?
Caitlin Clark?
Now the black girl.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Angel Reese. Yeah,
Angel Reese.
Yeah, they had them making out. And it's like, yo, why would they have them do that? Like, yo, they wilding. Because isn't this dude, what's his name? Bud Crawford, isn't he married?
I think so. But yeah. I don't know.
And it's like, why would they do that? Yeah, Angel, thanks, Valet. Yeah, they had him and Crawford over there, her and Crawford making out and shit. And it looked real. It looked really real.
So how many albums do you think Diddy's gonna make in prison? About 2?
He ain't gonna be in there that long.
Yeah, don't drop the soap. I'm trying to think of some title songs he can make while he's in there.
TKO was goody. Oh shit, Alexa Bliss is gonna be in Call of Duty.
Oh jeez.
What up? And yeah, she is. It's the mobile game though.
Okay, yeah, it says the mobile game.
Oh, I forgot last episode. What character is Roman Reigns playing in that Street Fighter movie?
Akuma.
Okay.
Yeah, B.
I think I spit that out this morning, man. I had a cold. I spit that out.
And Cody's gonna be Guile.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's a good character for him. Yeah, he fits Guile with the hair.
I guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, like you know, I guess
they can have Rusev play the Russian dude. Rusev, there we go. He played a Russian dude. Shit.
Who's talking about Zangief? Nah, they got some other dude. They got some other dude playing Zangief. Okay. Yeah. Well, shots go out to y'all pulling up. How was y'all week?
It was confusing because we had a short day one day at the school, and then we had yesterday off, and then today was Friday, so it screws you up days of the week. But other than that, it was okay.
How about you, TKO?
Nothing really special. Just working, music. I just one of my boys just dropped a song featuring me, so just be on the lookout for that.
Run those numbers up.
Yeah, run it up.
Shit, I'm going to the studio tomorrow, B. I'm gonna keep continuing working on this project. And then the Ravenous album. That's the name of the upcoming album, Ravenous.
Oh, nice.
And I'm gonna post a single. Let me see. Maybe sometime if not this weekend, next week, definitely. I'm gonna post a single for Ravenous. So be on the lookout for that early.
Nice.
I like that song when you did the intro with Metroid. That was cool. That one you did. That was
yeah. On Child Squad's my dude Icon. I was featured on that. It was myself, Icon, and Pest the Menace. It's called Samus's Revenge.
Samus's
Revenge. So check that out. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's my dude. That's my dude Icon's track. I was featured on it.
That was like my 2 favorite games, Metroid, and then what was it, Blaster Master or Master Blaster?
Yeah, you said it right. Blaster Master.
Yeah, Blaster Master.
Blaster Master was fire. That shit was ahead of its time.
Remember River City Ransom? That was a fun game too. Oh, I love that freaking game. Yeah, I play it on my phone because there's an app that has all these games, and that's one of the games. Yeah. Yeah, it's like a little emulator that has like Nintendo and N64 games and Super Nintendo.
Nice.
River City Ransom.
And you go eating shit when
go in the sauna, he's like butt naked. Get his energy up. Hit dudes with trash cans and pipes.
They came out with one for the girls, right?
Oh, did they? I thought they did. I was trying to remember. I thought there was a female one too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Had that cool music too. When he's running.
What's going on? It was a 513. I'm trying to figure out whether you guys are sarcastic or actually excited about your projects. Cleared the air here. Of course we're excited. What kind of question is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
No, we're just gonna phone it in. It's a bunch of bullshit, you know.
Right. So
Right.
why do it? Why spend the money and time if we're not excited to do it?
Exactly.
right.
That's it. If you're not gonna spend on a project money on a product you love, you might as well just go to Vegas and blow it on hookers and gambling. There we go.
There you go. Hookers and blow, B.
Hookers and blow.
Right.
There you go.
Blaze was goody. He said you'd be surprised. Oh, she. I don't know if he's a he or a she.
Man, I love watching the Yankees, man. That guy Schittler last night. Oh my god, man. He just mowed him down. The guy was from like outside of Boston. He beat his own hometown team. Man, that's sticking it to the man.
Oh, congrats, my dude. Blaze said he moved out of his apartment. Oh, you got a new place? Nice.
Oh
Nice.
wow.
That's good.
Thank God I don't have to move ever again.
Yeah.
I'm a homeowner, so
That's good.
I'm here till I'm an old man.
What were the taxes in where you live? Property tax? Are they high?
They just went up. Like they're so decent.
Yeah, it's nothing like New York, New Jersey, and shit.
Oh hell nah.
No, that's ridiculous.
It was better. It was better from before, but it's still decent. They just went up like last year.
Yeah, everything goes up by your wages. That's why you stay broke. That's why you stay broke.
Right. Exactly. That's how the game is designed.
Exactly. Like
I go back on YouTube. I watch those old classic McDonald's commercials. Oh, Big Mac combo, $2.99. I start crying. I'm like, I wish we can get that.
Yo,
those days.
God.
I seen this one commercial because it was this dude. He was like basically reacting to old school commercials. I want to do that shit. I want to do that shit too.
Yeah.
Eventually. But this dude was looking at a damn KFC commercial, a family meal from KFC. You get like a big ass bucket of chicken. I think it was like 20 pieces of chicken, 4 biscuits, coleslaw, mash and gravy.
Yeah.
All that fly shit. $15.
$15.
Yeah, now that shit is like close to 20. That shit is like close to 30 now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You look and get like one meal for yourself for like that much, you know.
Jesus Christ, man. Motherfucker, and they just brought back the potato wedges. I'm like, I need to get credit for that shit because I've been begging for them to bring it back forever. Like, what the fuck?
Like, why did this continue it in the first place?
Yeah, those were good.
They keep discontinuing the good shit, like McDonald's with the McRib.
McDonald's with the snack wraps. They finally brought that shit back.
Yeah, like stop discontinuing the good shit.
Now,
yeah, but I like the crispy chicken. I wish they would have a grilled snack wrap. I like grilled chicken better. I don't like it's too dry. Crispy, too fucking dry.
But that's how you got the dipping sauce.
Yeah, that's why I go to Wendy's because Wendy's wraps were good. I used to get those because those were grilled.
That's why I be buying those. That's why I be buying those like barbecue sandwiches where they put like the hot sauce on it with it.
Oh yeah,
nice.
That's why I be buying those.
I like the KFC honey barbecue like snackers. Those were good.
When KFC used to sell like those mini chicken sandwiches for like $1 each.
Yeah, get a bunch.
Yeah, man.
So okay, file 13. He says, "So what am I selling?" He's bored, looking to invest in what I got. Never seen my stream, and he's from Willingsboro. Well, I don't know if you've seen in the title, like this is a wrestling show. You know, we talk about wrestling over here, and we talking about Horror History Month. Like every October, we talk about like supernatural or scary wrestlers within the month. And That's what we got going on. But if you want to check out our music and all that, I'll put it in the chat, or Ballet will put it in the chat, and you could check that out. That's what we're selling. If you're willing to download and invest on that, say me and TKO, we got music out there, so you can check that out.
Yeah, man. And speaking of, since we're going into horror history, I see you put in Bray Wyatt for tonight.
Yeah.
Man, oh man.
Yeah, at the beginning of the show, I gave a nice little deep dive on his career.
I feel like, man, Bray Wyatt, to me, I feel like WWE's never going to have somebody as creative as him again.
Unfortunately.
Because to me, I think we can all agree Bray was a good hand. Was he a 5-star match performer? No, not really. But what he lacked in that, he made up for in promos and creativity. And honestly, I think that really counts for something. Because
hell yeah.
Honestly, I think it does. And honestly, if he wasn't going through his health issues with his heart, I think you could have had him as part of your creative team.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, he's so damn young, 36 years old, man. Damn, that really hurts.
Did you see we just passed away? John Jones' brother just passed away, 39. I was like, geez, what's going on?
Man, I didn't even know that.
He's played football too, NFL. Yeah. Like, Jesus. I don't want to get any conspiracy theories, but don't take the COVID shot. That's all I'm saying.
I'm telling you, I
took that shit years ago.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think, I'm gonna say this again. To me, COVID, you don't really die from that exactly. I think COVID is something that exasperates an existing condition you already have.
Yeah. That's why with Fred the Godson.
Yeah.
I was thinking Bray Wyatt, he'd be perfect. Remember Tales from the Crypt TV show? He'd be like a creepy character for that show. Holy
hell
shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Right.
He would work.
So 513, are you interested in listening to our music? Is that what you want? Or you just want to come through and troll? Because you ain't say nothing after we explain to you what this channel is about. What Blaze talking about? Wait, hold on, wait. I even see somebody in the back chat. My bad, Toph.
That's a hidden character from the movie 7, File 13.
Can't wait. Blaze said I can't wait till I'm a homeowner. Right now, my rent less than $900. You are a lucky guy.
Hell, $900. You can't even get that nothing. You can even buy a shed in Connecticut for $900 a month.
You are lucky, yo, man. Count your lucky stars. And a 10% crime rate. I'm still busy. I'll be watching the reloads. I appreciate you on that. Even though I'm busy, we still need 15 to 20 minimum.
Yeah, right.
Right. Oh, you're gonna throw them tomatoes.
Yeah, man.
Where does he live to pay $900 a month or less than that? Holy crap.
Shit.
Man, I haven't seen those prices since forever ago.
Before pre-COVID. Pre-COVID, you were lucky to find something for $800, $850. Now it's like double. Holy crap.
Man, you deserve a round of applause for that.
Seriously.
Toph.
I see your cover, Toph. I see your cover as Cell holding an iPhone. Interesting.
Yeah, this is my reaction after looking at the Diddy sentence. The fuck? 4.2 years. The fuck out of here.
He only going to serve 2 of those years.
Yeah.
50 months, and he only served like 14 already, so they're counting that for whatever reason.
Yep.
I heard someone tried to whack him already.
Really?
One attempt. Yeah, that's the word going around. He's already had one attempt on his life so far.
Really?
if it's true, it'll come out. But that's the word right now. They're trying to keep it on the wraps.
So they got Chick Weber from Lockup in there or something. Shank him. Chick Weber.
I don't know, man. I hope Adebisi gets him. That's what I'm hoping.
He's gonna come back from the grave.
Jesus Christ, man!
He's gonna come back from the grave and get him.
Jesus Christ! Speaking of grave, I know Biggie's mom is spinning in hers right now after that one.
And because there's people is actually feeling sorry for Diddy. It's like, how can you feel sorry for this man? Like all the bullshit that he's done.
Yeah.
And he still got off light. Like the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like his team wanted like 13 months, and the defense they wanted not the defense, but the jury they wanted him. They wanted him to get like 11.
Yeah.
Something
They
like
wanted
that.
him to get 11, but for some reason they said that was too unreasonable. I'm like, what?
Because they try to catch him with double jeopardy. I think that's why they did what they did, because they were trying to basically bring up old shit. It is like, you can't do that. Like if that case already got thrown out, you can't bring that shit back just to get extra time on them.
See, I thought he was gonna do some dead president shit when they said 4 years. I thought he was gonna be like Lawrence Tate, life. The fuck you mean life? All this shit. You should have gone out like that.
Wow. Oh, so file 13. I guess file 13 left. The fuck out of here. But you bored. Motherfucker, read the damn title of the damn show. It's a wrestling show. The fuck you want us to do? We're talking about wrestling.
Jesus Christ, man.
The Blade's talking about. He's living in a decent
Virginia.
apartment in PA. Keyword decent. 1% below average. It used to be a major hotspot for all the drugs. They got all the hardcore drug dealers out of. Oh, okay, nice.
Damn,
enjoy.
Blaze, Blaze just wants that continuation of Breaking Bad. I see you. You ain't slick.
Wow.
Trying to get that reboot. Okay.
Wow.
That was funny too, because when I watched Breaking Bad for the first time, I was like, man, I didn't know New Mexico was popping like that. Then I was
Me
like,
neither.
I was like, I don't know anybody in fucking New Mexico, so that makes sense. Who goes over there? Nobody goes to fucking New Mexico.
They say it's the worst state to live in crime-wise. I'm like, holy shit! I'm like, what?
That's
why it's so cheap out there.
Yeah, I was gonna say we'll pay you to live here.
That's why these motherfuckers. That's why Heisenberg and Jesse was living like kings out there.
Yep.
Like, wasn't this dude Jesse having a party like every single night?
Yeah.
He had a real nice house, everything, throwing parties every single night. He had so much fucking bread. He was like, remember that time he just threw the money at motherfuckers like, y'all don't even want this shit here. Like, I'm tired of this shit.
Right.
I love how Cactus Jack was from Truth and Consequence, New Mexico. He never knew where the fuck that place was. Is it really a place? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think they do that anymore. They don't do like kayfabe cities anymore. It's like everyone is where they're from. I kind of miss that though, because it added to the character, you know?
Yeah. I used to always love Razor Ramon from Miami, Florida. I'm like, that motherfucker's from Minnesota.
Hey, he's Cuban, B.
He's Cuban. Yeah, Cuban.
Yeah, throw a tomato at that dude, file 13. And what the hell is file 13? That should sound hella suspect.
Chapter 13, probably bankruptcy.
I think it's wanted by the FBI. That's why.
I know. That's what I was saying. Someone type that in. Maybe that's a search thing. File 13. It has to come up with something.
Fuck out of here.
Jesus.
File 13. Is that like the Epstein files or something? The fuck?
Nah, it was this random dude or female, whoever it was, have said that he was bored and what are we selling here? And
Okay.
I didn't pounce. I was like, I explained to him thoroughly, like, look, there's a wrestling show. We talk about wrestling here, and we're talking about Horror History Month when it comes to supernatural or scary wrestlers, within the month of October. But if you want to buy anything, you want to invest in something, me and TKO, we got music out there. You want to check out our music? I'll put it in the chat. And he didn't say anything. He just went about his business.
Oh, okay. Well, what happened was he was a troll that didn't expect you to have the receipts because you and TKO could like legit post your real shit. He was like, oh, okay.
Right.
He's like, because once you post this shit, it's like, now I got to donate. He's like, nope, let me get out of here.
Exactly.
So I just looked it up. File 13 is a slang term for trash can or waste basket. So there you go.
Oh, that says a lot.
Oh, there you God. Go. That's how you know he a troll. Jesus.
You know what I'm saying? The fuck?
I just looked it up.
Jesus, he ain't gonna sit there and say he bored. Like, motherfucker, what the fuck you want us to do? We're talking about wrestling. That's what the fuck this shit is about.
Dude, porn's free online. Go look up something. Watch a video.
Right.
Like, you talking about wrestling? You're talking about Diddy? What's more exciting than that?
It's weird too because Diddy he wrote a letter of apology to the judge. This was yesterday before they gave the verdict. And I'm like, why are you writing a letter to the judge and not your victims, dude? Like,
exactly.
Because he doesn't care.
Oh, shit.
What happened? You way ahead of me.
Nah, I was just watching the main event.
Yeah, what happened?
Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker beat Orton and Cody.
They needed that. They definitely needed that.
Thanks to Seth Rollins stomping Randy.
Did Cody cry?
Seth stomps Randy.
He probably did.
I will say this, though. Randy is a trooper for taking that tsunami. I didn't think he could get hit with that, but okay.
Right now, I'm up to the contract signing between the ladies. Tiffy Time and Steffi Time.
Yeah, I saw a post about
Seth Rollins looked like Seth Rollins' outfit looks like one of Shawn Michaels' old gears.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I saw a post about that. I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday. It was on a Solo Monsters group, and the post said something along the lines of, "I'm a big fan of Julia. She had a lot of aura. What happened to her? Like, she just comes off like another person on the roster." And like the top comment was Triple H happened.
That's it.
I mean, yeah, but he ain't wrong though. I mean,
yeah, that's it.
He ain't wrong. I mean, Julia had all the hype in the world.
Gave her a belt and told her to go sit down somewhere because when it comes to Triple H, champions don't fight. He don't like when his champions fight. I'm surprised Randy Orton had a match tonight. Not Randy Orton, excuse me, Cody Rhodes.
Oh, God.
Tiffy Time. She got a big-ass face, yo. All right, Ben.
You know, it's weird, too. It's weird, too, because when she had her triple threat, you know, botches aside and all that, you know, when she had her entrance and shit, commentary team was, you know, saying a bunch of stuff like, oh, she's undefeated all year. And I was like, really? It doesn't feel like it.
She hasn't really fought anybody. She only fought like less than a handful of chicks.
Who, Tiffany? Tiffany?
She only went up against Jade Cargill, Charlotte, Nia Jackson. That's it. Like, who else she went up against?
She went up against Trish Stratus at Evolution, but yeah.
We definitely forgot about that.
Yeah, we're just in October. We're just in October, but I think it's safe to say for me to call it. I think the biggest thing, I mean, there's a lot of stuff you can call out Triple H for this year, but I think in the year 2025, the big sort of glaring weakness is very clear that Triple H doesn't know how to book the mid card. This is the weakest the mid card has been in a while. And the thing about it is, they actually have a decent roster. It's just the majority of them, they're not doing anything. They're just there. They're in like non-existent stories that like nobody really cares about. Like they're doing stuff, but you have to ask like, does anybody really care about this? Like I saw Damian Priest put Malachi Black through a table. Like, okay, like is anybody really into this feud? Does anybody really truly care? Like there's some stuff that's cool. Like the AJ trolling Dom. Like that was funny. That was nice. But Sami Zayn's U.S. Open Challenge, that's nice, but just overall, like the mid card is just dead. Like, what's Drew doing?
You know what it is? It comes off as directionless. Because they know. Hold on, give me a second, TKO. I got you. It comes off as directionless when it comes to the mid card because it's like, look at the main event scene. It's occupied. Damn well nobody's not being Seth Rollins right now, and nobody's being Cody Rhodes right now. So that's what makes a mid card suffer. Because it's like, even if you was to get past your mid card feud, where you gonna go? Go lose to Seth Rollins or Cody Rhodes? You're doomed. That's what it gives off. They're too protected. The main the champions. They're too protected.
2025 is a better year than the Attitude Era, according to Miz. Come on.
He's not the only one that said that. Well, let TKO go.
Okay,
go ahead,
Nah, I was just gonna say, man, you right. I was just gonna agree. Like, ain't really nothing happening as far as what's Drew is about to fight Jacob Fatu apparently, and also Carmelo Hayes and Miz are finally gonna feud, but ain't really much to go on. As far as Aleister Black and Priest goes, on paper it sounds like a good feud, but it happened randomly because Priest wants to be friends with R-Truth. Let that sink in. Priest is fighting Black because of R-Truth.
You want to talk about fumbling something now? R-Truth got fumbled like a motherfucker.
I think Triple H is just afraid of taking chances.
Yes, he is.
He is.
He's too conservative. Like we talked about it last week and the week before, the rumor going around, and there hasn't been any updates on this because usually when stuff like this goes out, somebody will because what Triple H was doing earlier in the year when things were going better for them is they would let stuff leak out on purpose so that they could make some type of reference or jab to it on air or like at one of those little media scrums. But so far, as far as I'm aware, no one has disputed this or denied it. So just for clarity, there was a story a couple of weeks back that Cody and Drew had pitched for a different finish at Palooza. They pitched for Orton to interfere to inadvertently cost Cody the title so Drew could be champion. So then Cody would then chase Drew with Drew as champion. Cody beats Drew, and then Orton turns on Cody going into next year. That sounds like infinitely better than what they did. And as far as I'm aware, no one has spoken out against it. No one has said, oh, that story is untrue, because usually you have like a JBL or a Michael Cole or Pat McAfee or somebody that's part of someone on the WWE brass will, say some type of passive aggressive, sarcastic comment to dispute it. I've heard nothing to say that. And it's like, why not? Why not have Cody lose to Drew? Give Drew a run for a couple of months. Why not?
Yeah, it'll be something spontaneous.
Right.
Nobody's disputed that story. Nobody's disputed the Brock Lesnar Cena result story either. So,
right. But instead,
if we call it out, we're not real fans. We need to fuck off.
Right. But instead of doing that, they just want to have Cody keep the title until Mania because that's just a safe, conservative thing to do. And it's like, dude, change it up. Like we used to always talk about this on Nate's show, Inside Wrestling. Like we're in that time of year where people don't really talk about wrestling. Football is going on. You're getting the World Series, school's starting back, holiday season. Like people aren't fucking with wrestling this time of year anyway. Why not experiment? Do something different. Why not? Like just because we're out of SummerSlam season doesn't mean you just got to coast. To me, this is the best time to experiment and try something different. I mean, what does it matter if you're going to get your ass kicked in the football ratings anyway? But whatever. I mean, that's just my opinion.
No, you're right. And the thing is like, who else is Cody Rhodes going to go up against? He done beat just about 85, 90% of the roster. Who else is left for him?
Unless they're going to pull the trigger with him and Randy Orton now, ain't nobody he got. I would have said if Drew would have beat him, it would have been a better bet for him. Because how many times have we said it on here? Cody's a better chaser.
And here's the thing. Here's the other thing with Cody Rhodes I don't like. Him just coming off as such a pussy. He crying. Motherfuckers always whispering in his ear. People always lining him up. He's barely angry. I'm just tired of that with him, man.
You know they make baby faces lame.
Mm-hmm.
You also want to hear something else that's crazy? Something else that's crazy is I just noticed this shit now. You good, man?
No, geez.
Smoking that gas.
Sounds like a NyQuil commercial.
Oh God.
So
you know what but you know what I noticed though just now on SmackDown? Drew and Fatu had that segment last week and neither one of them showed face tonight.
Yeah.
You already know. I'm not surprised. We still waiting for Brock to show up. What happened with Brock? What happened with AJ Lee? Where the hell they at?
Yeah.
Who knows? I know Punk is coming back this Monday, but I don't know what he's going to do.
That's what I'm saying, you know? Yeah, like just because like it's like fans they always see in black and white and it's like, you know, shades of gray. It's like, yeah, like they're selling tickets, that's great. You know, they're selling tickets for their pay-per-views. People are still buying. Like, that's good. You know, I'm not disputing that. But just because things are good, that doesn't also mean that the booking can still just be mediocre or bad. You know, like Brock Lesnar coming back at SummerSlam and being off TV for 2 months. Like, imagine, okay, I want you to imagine this. Imagine Backlash in 2000. Remember that time when Austin came back? And he took out everybody. Remember, he took out Patterson. He took out Briscoe.
Yeah.
He took out Vince. He took out Shane. He took out Triple H. And then Rock beat him. Imagine Austin coming back at Backlash 2000. And he just fucking disappears until like fucking King of the Ring in June. What?
Exactly.
Right.
Like
no continuation, no follow-up.
Right.
Like you like Vince would have never did that. That makes no fucking sense.
It's definitely not a cigarette, Ballet. It's definitely not a cigarette.
Cig of weed.
Thank God.
What's good, Black Star?
Another thing too, remember like the WWE Network was $10, so it's like, oh, they only have to put $10 effort for their shows. But look at the ticket prices now. They can't fucking give shitty fucking shows, arena shows, because fans ain't gonna be paying these big prices to see shit month after month.
It goes into the ICE commercial. This shit is so funny. Join the mission. Join ICE.
Oh God.
Oh jeez, what the fuck is up with that?
Fuck around.
Apparently they're gonna be in attendance for Bad Bunny's Super Bowl performance too.
Oh God.
I'm like, do y'all know Puerto Rico is part of America now? Like, what the fuck?
Pretty much.
This dude Trump,
man. Yeah, man, give Russo the book, man. He would have a field day with that. You know he would.
Oh my God. Oh God.
I think Vince will book a ICE type stable too. I think Vince will go there. Look what he did with Retribution.
They did right to censor, so it wouldn't surprise me.
There you go. But yo, I heard about this dude Ahmed Johnson, right? He has
holy shit! I saw his car. Like, damn.
Yeah.
That's what I have, a Murano too. And I'm like, holy shit, this is a Murano? I'm like, damn.
That shit looked crazy.
How did he get in the accident? Like, he was stopped and somebody hit him from behind him?
I don't know, but
I didn't read the story or not. I just saw the picture. I'm like, holy shit.
It had to be more than just like a rear end pause. It had to be more than them getting rear ended.
Yeah.
It looked like that car flipped over a couple times.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull it up on the Counciltron real quick. Hold on.
I saw the picture. I was like, holy shit.
Pull it up on the Counciltron.
Oh, never mind. Jacob Fatu did a promo, but they didn't televise it. Wow.
Why not? Why are they doing this with this dude?
Promo.
Jesus Christ.
They look like this dude Triple H, man.
Yo, Jacob Fatu did did a backstage segment promo on Drew and they didn't show it. Good Lord. But they showed Solo Sikoa. But they showed Solo Sikoa talking about Hikuleo. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, the burial.
It was a promo bad or something. Would he pull a Sid? Oh, we're live, pal.
No, they trying to cool him off. That's what they're doing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly what they're doing. Triple H, I swear to God, if they fumble Jacob Fatu, I swear to God.
Yeah, there it is. Like, damn.
Oh,
insane!
Jesus.
Like that was more than them getting rear-ended. That shit probably was tumbling.
He had to have gotten hit. He had to have gotten hit by like one of those semis or something.
Yeah.
He said the guy that hit him was a drunk driver. He said.
Oh, that was it? Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Oh God. Oh man.
I was saying that it had to be more than them being rear-ended. It had to have been something more like maybe they tumbled a couple of times because, sheesh. Unless like you could do like a 360 around the car and see how the car looks from all angles, but that looks crazy.
I mean, we could ask Ahmed Johnson what happened.
Came up.
Shit.
Yeah.
Well, he said he's got. All he said is that he thanked God, and he said without God, the usual spiel.
Okay.
But he's good though.
That's good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we need. More people dying. Jesus, crazy.
That's insane.
What's good, Gerard? My dude Gerard pulling up.
Uh-oh, Simpson. Oh boy.
I never gave my 2 cents. I never gave my 2 cents about Andrade for real.
Jesus.
Like,
oh yeah. Go ahead.
First of all, I just want to say this: a couple things. Number one, dude is the biggest. Dude went from WWE to AEW back and forth in a span of 6 months?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. He left, keep in mind, he left WWE the first time because he didn't like his booking. So he went to AEW, was upper mid-card. Then he left AEW to go back to WWE when shit was starting to get hot. But then he was still a mid-carder. And not only that, WWE, these same fans that said TK fumbled are now saying Triple H fumbled. I'm like, motherfucker, he was if you think this guy is going to be anything more than mid-card or upper mid-card, you are smoking dust. Like, this dude, like, and listen, I like Andrade. I really do. He's dope in the ring. He's a good hand, but he's not going to even sniff a world title. Now, granted, he'll be on TV a little more on AEW, but still.
Yeah, here's my take on Andrade.
Oh my!
Oh God!
Oh, I hate you so much for that. Oh,
who you talking about, Black Star? Shit, most of the motherfucking views be botted. Like, keep that in mind. A lot of these motherfuckers be cooking the books.
Yeah.
At least he joined the Don Callis family, so that's one good thing he did. So.
Oh, that's not how is that good?
Because he'll be
at all.
Because he'll be on TV. Because he'll be on TV.
They're on TV. They're on TV a lot. Yeah,
well,
that's the one.
Wasn't he on TV from before? Like, he was on TV a lot.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of things that can go. He can go against Takesha in the future. Maybe Okada, because he can fucking turn on him or something.
This isn't anything.
He got some good matches.
But that won't happen no time soon.
No, but give it a couple months, 4 or 5 months.
This isn't anything new. That's why I played the Jarrett music. That's what he is. He's the modern day Jeff Jarrett. Don't forget, Jeff Jarrett did the same thing. He was in WWF, then he went to WCW, and then he went back to WWF, only to go back to WCW. He went back and forth between the two top companies, and he wasn't the only guy that did that. I'm just using Jeff Jarrett as an example, but he did it because at that time in the 90s, Jeff wanted Bischoff and Vince to book him like his dad did. But neither Bischoff nor Vince saw him as a top guy. He was just a mid-card guy.
And plus, he sucked. Like, he can't draw for shit. Like,
he broke 10,000.
He was never a draw. Like, dude, you were never a draw, like ever. Only reason you were world champion is because Vince Russo kissed your ass. Like, come on.
The best thing he did was hit Beetlejuice. That was it. I love that.
Right. That's why I compare.
And he called him
That's why I compare Andrade. That's why I compare Andrade to Jarrett, because Andrade's got the same mindset, because he sees himself as a bigger star than he actually is. So he's going back and forth between WWE and AEW, and he wants them to book him as like a main eventer.
But to be fair, like you guys are making valid points. But to be fair, the booking ain't doing them any favors either, because you can't consistently lose and have people who take you serious.
Yeah.
Well, this previous run, like it seems to me like Andrade like wasn't answering his phone and shit. Like, you know, so if you're not,
he was over
phone,
it.
Right. Yeah. And I get that, but WWE deserves blame too, because they had Andrade and Zelina on the same roster, and for whatever reason chose not to reunite them when everybody pretty much agrees that was his best work when they were
put
together.
him with Ray Phoenix so randomly.
I thought the team with him and Ray Phoenix was random, but it could have worked. I mean, like, you could have put like all three of them, like Phoenix, Andrade, Zelina. That could have worked.
And they also did the best of 7 stuff with Carmelo, and that was last year before there was any problematic reports at all. And it was a good series, but like it went nowhere. It didn't do anything for Carmelo or Andrade.
Yeah, because LA Knight buried both of them. Remember, LA Knight,
so even if
he's just like, you know what? Fuck that. Both of y'all lost.
Yeah, this nigga buried both of them in one match, only for him to drop it to fucking Shinsuke.
I'm not defending Andrade for that matter, but really what I'm saying is that, like, even before any problematic stuff came out, like, he was a good soldier doing what he was told, and they didn't do anything with him. So I can see from Andrade's point of view why he was just like, yo, fuck this, and just stopped answering the phone. And then when you also consider the fact that his ex-wife works for the same company on the same brand, who knows what that led to. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is that I see a lot of people online just clowning Andrade, and if you want to clown Andrade, that's fine, but it's more than just Andrade. Like, they didn't do shit with him even before any of this shit came out, you know? So whatever.
Right. He was just another Latino star that was just lost in the shuffle. Like, and it sucks because he could really be a good hand. Like I said, he's not going to be a world champion, but there's so many things you could do with the guy that could make him useful. But you know, one other thing people are not factoring in is, low key, I think they wanted to get rid of him because they didn't even give him a 90-day non-compete clause when they fired him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, he showed up on AEW in like what, a week, a couple days after getting released.
Yeah, like a week or two. Yeah.
Well, they never wanted him. They never wanted him anyway. They only really wanted him because he came from AEW. You know.
Yeah.
So they would do anything. That's another thing too. And that post I mentioned a couple of moments ago, in the Solo Monster group, where someone was asking about like what the fuck happened to Julia, you know, and then there was another post that said they prioritized Stephanie because Stephanie was a fuck you AEW hire. So yeah, you know, that definitely goes part into their decision making process. You know, a lot of people they'll buy out their contract and will bring them on with no real plan because the narrative is, oh, fuck you, AEW, you know. So
hey, you gotta give credit to Jarrett for one thing. He fucking held Vince for $300,000 to drop the title to China because he had no contract.
That was a good move. I mean, low key, that was kind of ridiculous, but still.
Yeah. Shit. Oh.
Jesus.
You think Andrade would be good, like a tag team, like Rouge? What was the guy? Rouge? Yeah.
Yeah, Rouge.
Yeah.
I think that'd be good.
He just has to be buddy with Sammy, you know, because they got into that fight before.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
That's another thing. Like, how is that going to work?
Yeah. Right. Actually, I was saying that before he even left. Like when the news first leaked that he left WWE or that he got fired or whatever, I said if he goes to AEW, I'd put him with Rouge, you know, because they go back to CMLL. But then I remembered, oh yeah, Sammy's with Rouge now. But I'm thinking like
they need a talker. Like that's the thing. Like how is he gonna get like heat?
Right.
Because his English sucks. That's the only thing. That's the only thing I could think of when it comes to him joining the Callis family. Maybe Callis would be his mouthpiece, but Callis got too much going on. He got like fucking 18 people in this damn stable.
Yeah, he got two. They added two people to that group. They added Andrade and they added that hologram
clone.
El Cologne.
That El Cologne, that hologram clone. But yeah. So I'm like, you got too many bodies around you. Like, I mean, unless you pull the trigger with Takeshita turning now,
he's eventually turning to win.
You watch Poetic Flacco, Black Star? Damn, I'm starting to look at you crazy now. You be watching Poetic Flacco and fucking Sean's View?
Oh geez, Sean. Oh my God, what happened with Sean?
I know you got better taste than that, Black Star. Come on. I do Poetic Flacco. Let me not even say nothing about that dude because he definitely liked to send strikes. I'm not even gonna say nothing about him. What's good, Cutler? This year's Game Awards is going to be competitive Game Awards Thursday, December 11th, and nominations announcement on November 15th. This year in gaming has been focused on passion. Yo, what's up with Xbox, yo?
Yeah. I was about to say Xbox been crashing out, or rather, Microsoft been crashing out. Like, holy shit!
What the fuck?
I just jumped on Sean Views. I guess a WWE superstar sentenced to 50 months in jail. So I don't know what that story is. Diddy was in WWE?
This fucking what the fuck? B.
Sean View. There we go.
Yeah, man. I'm not an Xbox guy, so I got no horse in this race, so I don't really give a shit. But at the same time, I do agree a monopoly is not good. So we do need more brands out there, but as an outsider looking in, it's extremely apparent to me that Microsoft's end goal is they're going to be a third-party provider. They're going to go the same route that Sega did. They're just doing it slowly. You're increasing the price of your consoles for a console that not only no one's buying, but no one needs because you have no more exclusives because all of your exclusives are now also on PlayStation or PC.
Yeah, like Gears of War. Because Gears of War is about to go to PlayStation, and it's like with wrestling. You don't want only one conglomerate in town. It's good to have a plethora. It's definitely good to have a plethora.
And then your PlayStation
is just too good. That's a thing.
Right, and then you're increasing your Xbox Pass like 50% when you don't really have the games or longevity value to justify it. So it's very clear to me what's going on here. The Microsoft people, they've given up on Xbox. They don't give a fuck about it. And they're very slowly but surely integrating into third party. That's what's going to happen. I doubt they'll even will be. I mean, there's always possible. Put it this way. If we get another Xbox console, like in the next 5 years, it's probably going to be the last one, I imagine. I don't see any more Xbox consoles coming out after that.
Yeah, it's a wrap for that.
Yeah, they're definitely transitioning into third party, like how Sega did after Sega died, and they just loaned out all their IPs for like everyone else to use, and then it'll just be Nintendo and Sony. And hey, I'm a Nintendo and Sony guy, but like I said, a monopoly is not good. We need to have a third brand.
Yeah,
so
I agree.
Yeah,
but Xbox, I never really been an Xbox guy like that. They got good games, but I could never really fuck with Xbox like that. I remember people would tell him like, "Oh, you're not a real gamer then." I'm like, that's bullshit because I like Super Nintendo, I like Nintendo, I like Genesis, I like Switch.
Mm-hmm. Hey Chris,
I just don't really fuck with Xbox like that. That's it.
Hey Chris, you get a chance, look at your messenger. I just sent you Sean View's fucking latest videos. What the fuck is this guy doing?
Dude is a fucking weirdo.
Dude, a SmackDown superstar died. A WWE superstar died in a car accident. What the fuck is going on with this dude?
He needs his ass whipped. Seriously.
Holy shit. I'm going to go to Massachusetts and find his ass. He don't live that far from me.
I'm not even going to say that shit. Don't even say that shit because he'll sit there and try to strike the trap like, oh, they're threatening me. They're threatening body
call the police. Call.
Right? My brother is a Fed.
Oh God. What the hell is up with this guy?
Ballet calls clone Evil Graham.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh my God! What the fuck?
What's good, Tyler?
He put top. What he put? I can't say it without laughing. He put top WWE star killed in car accident.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with him, man?
Like, even if he's referring to Ahmed, number one, he didn't die, and number two, he was never a top star.
It's such horrible taste.
Mm.
You trying to get views off of deaths, fake deaths, I might add.
See, this is what happens when the dog actually catches the car. I always said, like, because his thing for years was just basically CM Punk clickbait.
Yeah,
that's all he did.
Shit.
Yeah,
this is what happens when you. This is what happens when you give dumbasses a platform. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
All his shit was CM Punk clickbait, and then Punk actually came back, and that's the thing. Like, clickbaiters, when they clickbait shit for like 7-8 years, and then it actually happens, they're just like, "Oh shit, what do I do now?"
Yeah.
You know, because that's your cash cow, right? Because every year there was always like, y'all know, like, it wasn't just him, like. And you're going to see it next year, too. Like, ever since they introduced the Women's Rumble, right? How many years do you see clickbaits like AJ Lee returns, you know? And then
And
then it actually happened.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Now she's finally back. So, like, what's going to be the clickbait next year? They don't have any.
Is
so
she
I guarantee
back,
you.
Is she really back? Shorty showed up for one payday and went back to the mental ward.
Even if it was for one night, it still happened. So, like,
yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, but even still, the point is still that. Like, what do you do now?
Yeah,
they're gonna figure something out.
I mean,
where's Bruce Blitz at? See, Bruce Blitz.
Oh my God,
cleaning up right now. You got this dude in this retirement tour for the 1 year. Bruce Blitz would have been cleaning house.
Oh my God, that shit was fucking.
Did he die? Is he
I don't know.
I told Nate this years ago. Like, as much as I enjoyed and respected Bruce, I think Bruce was just trying to get paid because, like, he kept talking about, like, yeah, man, fuck Cena, fuck Vince, give us an alternative. And, like, all three happened, like, at the same exact time, and the dude just ghosted. I was like, okay, I see. This dude was just getting paid. Like, he was just saying shit to get the clicks and views. He didn't really believe any of the shit he was saying. I mean, and hustle to him, more power to him and all. But
yeah, this shit was fucking hilarious.
Ballet said, just write anything right. Like 50 Cent.
I'm gonna watch that Sean's View video about who died in a car accident. It's probably like Junkyard Dog or Joey Morella because that's the only two people I knew that died in a car accident.
That's what he does. It will be somebody that
he did one before. It was someone that died 30 years ago. He did a thing. It was someone that died like 30 years ago. I'm like, what the fuck?
And people really be in this chat, be engaged with the
Dino Bravo. That's what it was. Yeah, a superstar died in a shooting. It was Dino Bravo from 30 years ago. I'm like, what the fuck?
Unbelievable.
I'm
the people in the chat really be engaged. Like, oh my God, he really died. Like, my man, what was you, under a rock?
Oh God.
Jeez Louise.
People are fucking stupid, man. I swear.
Gene's like, man, I was a scam artist, but damn, Sean's View, you're worse than me.
Yeah. Black Sauce said the crack is too good. I bet it is.
Yeah, dirty water. You got that right.
Like, what's in that tea? They said at the Boston Tea Party, they got some Henny in that tea.
Yeah,
there's a reason. There's a reason Triple H is always spitting out the water. So
yeah, exactly.
It ain't no good, B. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Even when I was fucking with Triple H like that around that time, I never like the interest was cool, but I'm not standing in the front row for you to spit on me with that shit. Like, I'm definitely not here for that.
I don't think he actually spit in the front row, but
I think he did.
He came close
because that's water. That's just gonna spray all over the place.
Because I know there's a lot of space between the ring and the front row, so I don't know if it reached them or not.
Some of them caught a little bit of that mist.
I actually thought Triple H should have kept his My Time theme longer. He didn't have it long enough.
Oh man, My Time is a classic.
Yeah.
He only had it for like a year. People forget he only had it for like a year, and then he replaced it with I Am the Game, which is a good theme too. But
yeah, it is.
Now he had one. Now he had one other theme before the game, though. He had. I remember he only kept it. He only kept this theme for like 2 months, but he had it. He had the My Time, just the instrumental, for like a good 2 months before My Time.
I remember what you mean. Is that
when he was revealed as the guy that ran down Austin?
Yup.
Yeah,
right.
and he had just the instrumental.
It was like a rough. It was like a rough
didn't
of
Rock,
the track.
Yeah. Didn't Rock have like a shitty instrumental for like 2 months at one point? I could have sworn he did. It was like
he did.
99 or something.
No, he
the
did.
Rock says coke out.
Oh gosh. Now speaking of you know what theme The Rock should have kept? He should have kept that Method Man theme. That shit was hard.
Yeah, he only had this shit once. He only pulled up a SmackDown with that one time. I'm like, the track is actually pretty decent. Stick around with it for a little while.
Yeah, man. That's they really had some banger themes back then.
You seen he was on Gillian Wallow, right? TKO.
Yeah,
$1 million worth of game.
Yeah.
This dude Wallow wanted to wrestle him. He was like, yo, I've been wanting to smash you. I'm like, whoa.
Jesus. Oh man.
What Tyler talking about? He said, I could join you panels on his live, and don't forget, I'm born with Down syndrome. I'm like, there's no pressure, my dude. Like, if you want to stay in the chat, you can stay in the chat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to do all that extra stuff. You can stay in the chat, and you'll definitely be heard.
Speaking of Stone Cold, that's actually my throwback match tonight because the Vault just uploaded it. Thank God. It's Stone Cold versus Kurt Angle. I feel like Austin's match with Angles don't get enough props because low key, they had some bangers, man.
Since we're talking about heel Austin, this is a friendly reminder that his Disturbed theme was his best theme.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. He should have kept that shit, man.
Shatterglass.
That was a classic.
Yeah. When he attacked Angle after Survivor Series and they played that song with the Flair with the belt, I like that whole fucking segment.
Oh man, yeah, that Alliance theme, that was low key good too. Now they really had some banger theme songs back then. Yo, we were really spoiled.
Speaking of theme songs, I don't care what nobody says. I think Tess' theme song was better than the Gangrel shit.
Tess.
I mean, I don't think anybody's gonna argue with that, but okay.
Because people said that the Gangrel shit is like the best theme of all time.
I mean,
instrumental-wise, it's like top 3 easily.
Yeah.
I think that Test shit is definitely better than the Gang. And I love the Gangrel theme. Don't get it fucked up. But I think the Test shit is better than that.
I think people like the Gangrel theme more because of the effects of the entrance. But
it had an entrance too. But Test theme was pretty good too. Yeah.
I think Perry Saturn WCW air raid horn. That's the best.
I do like that one too. It fit him. It did. It really did fit him. It was cool.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Perry Saturn, man. He got dealt the raw deal. Like
after his life too. Fuck.
Yeah, his life. Yeah, it's just
I think I've said it before, man. I think the Flock is like one of the coolest gimmicks of all time. Like,
my god,
it's so fucking cool. Like, I remember, like as a kid,
but
the Kidman fucking itchy and scratchy heroin addict, fucking shit.
Right, even as a kid, I was like, yo, man, this shit's cool because like they play their music and they just jump the guardrail.
That's it.
Right.
But remember, they be chilling there for the whole show, like regular fans.
Right. It was great. And then like they had their match, they jump back over the guardrail and they just chill. I was like, yo, like that shit's cool. That's so fire. I was like, I love that gimmick.
And you talk about somebody else that got dealt a bad hand, Raven, man.
Oh yeah.
Raven got dealt a bad hand in WWE too. I'm like, I knew he was never going to be nobody there.
You know what they did? I'll say this: they did something interesting with him. Like they basically made him take over Sunday Night Heat. That was pretty cool. It was for a short period of time, but it was actually pretty cool. Like okay, like they really made Heat his show.
And I don't give and I don't talk about this often. Fuck Bischoff, because Bischoff will say stuff like, "Oh, Raven wasn't a top guy." Like motherfucker, Raven easily could have been a top dude in WCW.
Hell yeah,
he was over. Now,
I'll tell you
this.
This.
One of a kind. Nobody was like Raven around that time. Nobody.
Right. Exactly. Raven literally stood out on your brand on WCW, man.
That's how over Raven was. People forget this. Like I don't even fuck with wrestling video games like that. But even I remember this when they did fucking WCW NWO Revenge. Who was on the cover? Hogan, Nash, Goldberg, and Raven. And I know for a fact they only put the most marketable and the most over people on the cover of the games. The fact that Raven was, granted it was 4 wrestlers, but to be on a cover with Hogan, Nash, and Goldberg, 3 of like the most over people, and like no, fuck you. Raven was over, bro.
This dude got fucking choked out by a fan and said fuck it, went back in the ring, sat down, and still cut his promo. I was like, shit.
Yeah.
Also,
even when he fucking debuted in WWF, I remember, I'll never forget, it was a match with Jerry Lawler and Taz. They had like a strap match, I think. And like Raven debuted in the strap match. He showed up, gave Jerry like a DDT, gave the Raven pose, and like the crowd went ape shit. You couldn't even hear JR. It was like one of the loudest pops I ever heard for a WWF show. I forgot like what show. It had to have been in 2000. It was 2000 or early 2001.
Yeah, it was. It was 2000.
What about Raven?
Quote, Raven nevermore.
ECW shit was great with Dreamer.
His ECW run, his WCW run, and his TNA run were peak.
Yeah,
especially his TNA run. I think his TNA run, it definitely rivals his ECW run. Like,
bro, did you see when he won the world title on TNA? He had some of the dopest matches. I mean, his matches with Abyss, Rhino, Monty Brown, like
he's
come
the
on.
Only guy. Raven is the only guy, in my opinion, and I mean this with all respect to Bray Wyatt, because it wasn't his fault. It was Vince's fault for fucking up the booking. Raven is the only person in mainstream wrestling that has pulled off the cult gimmick believably. You know, like where it's like, here's this dude with like just this group of, I won't necessarily say stooges, but like just this group of misfits, and they're just buying what he's selling, and he treats them like shit, and yet they support him, you know, and it worked. You know, like he would treat like Stevie like shit, he would treat Saturn like shit, he would treat Kidman like shit, and it worked. And like Raven wouldn't even do anything or say anything. Like he would just sit in the corner and just sit there, you know, and just not do anything. And like it worked. And it got
the aura.
Yeah. You know, he's the only one that's made it work. And that was why Jack Perry's scapegoat shit, like the truck that he had, like when he had his matches, and then like the truck was cool. As a matter of fact, in hindsight, they shouldn't have put Wheeler Yuta or Garcia with the Death Riders. They should have put Jack Perry in there. Because they seem to like their trucks anyway.
That's so interesting.
Oh, and the Death Riders could have rode in his bus. Yeah,
right.
That shit would have been. Yeah, that would have been great.
Yeah, see, when he was doing the truck shit, like where he just threw the title in the truck and drove off, like that was cool. But when he got in the ring and did the Raven pose, I was like, dude, stop. You are not Raven.
Let's really be real. The scapegoat character was doomed before it started because they had him getting hemmed up by CM Punk backstage. It's like, why would y'all show that, then want to portray him as a badass after that? It's not going to work.
And listen, the minute I still stand by what I said. Them showing that backstage footage nearly tanked them.
Yeah.
I was there for the fuck shit, but you're right. I think that's one.
I knew that shit was a
episode. Say the truth.
Nah, bro. I knew that shit was a bad idea the minute it was announced. I'm like,
that whole show was insane. Remember, this shit was so out of control. It was like, yo, where the fuck is CK at? Is he underneath the desk hiding? Like that show was a mess, but I was so here for it.
Man, I knew that
was
shit.
the last time they drew a million.
I knew that shit was a bad idea from the jump.
Ever since
Definitely.
then, the viewership dropped down drastically. After that show, the viewership dropped down from like 200,000.
That was the last time they drew, I think, 1 million viewers when they showed that backstage thing.
Mm-hmm.
That was the last time.
It was. I mean, they're slowly picking up steam a little bit, but still.
Yeah.
Jesus, man.
Yeah, B. So, like I was saying from before, this Horror History Month, talking about Bray Wyatt in this episode here. And we're going to do this for the duration of October, B. Talk about supernatural characters, the scary characters when it comes to wrestling. You guys got any memory? I know you got some type of memories for Bray Wyatt, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, it's countless.
Yeah.
What I remember for Bray, again, I wasn't the biggest fan of his work, but there was one particular moment I do remember. I don't even remember who was in the match, but I know Bray and Roman had a tag match against somebody, and Bray was going to hit the Sister Abigail on whoever he was in the ring with, and then Roman like hit a spear on the other person, and Bray like kind of did like a bang with his finger before Roman hit him with the spear. It was a really cool finish. So, like Roman hit the spear, and then Bray hit the Sister Abigail.
I know what match you're talking about. That was the night after Mania when Roman won the title. I remember that. It was when they were still doing the League of Nations shit.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
I remember that feud was giving off 7 vibes. Remember, because Bray Wyatt was singing lullabies. Singing lullabies to Roman Reigns' daughter.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna hold you though. To me, I think Bray's best matches might have been against Roman. Honestly, I remember they had a Hell in a Cell match that I thought was pretty good.
Well, the one with Rollins, that's where he killed his fucking character. Fucking no contest bullshit.
Oh God! Don't get me started.
X-Pac was tight. X-Pac said, "I don't care if I get fired or nothing, but." What the hell was that?
God. Exactly. Oh God! Don't even get me started with that Hell in a Cell match. That shit.
Fans were like, "What the fuck?"
Bring Vince McMahon back. We need him back. The fuck out of here.
Yeah, Vince was a troll.
Exactly. That was Vince's idea, and everybody backstage wanted to kill him.
Yeah, Vince was trolling because the story was he was laughing his ass off the entire time. Like he just thought it was funny. I guess it was just him though. Nobody else found it funny.
like most of his jokes.
He the only one. I'm like, motherfucker, you're the only one laughing. Like it's like that one uncle at the barbecue that keeps telling the same joke, and he's the only one that thinks it's funny. Like,
yeah.
And he got that hot can of natural light.
But you still invite him anyway because you don't want to be rude and because you like his wife. Good Lord.
You gotta remember, this is the same guy that wanted Kurt Angle to stick his tongue down his daughter's throat while he was behind the camera. Fucking
remember Kurt was like, yo, I'm not too comfortable with this. Oh, don't be a pussy. Tongue kiss my daughter, damn it.
Don't forget, he told Bischoff to do the same thing to his daughter and his wife.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
I'm like, why are you trying to pimp out your daughter so bad? Like, good Lord.
Man.
See, he was telling us, man, this dude was screaming out for help. He was always a cuck. He was always on some weird shit.
Jesus, you keep pimping out your daughter to these dudes. Like, you wanted to do an angle where you get your daughter pregnant. Thank God somebody shut that. Yeah, Thank God somebody shut that.
The writers finally stood up and said, like, okay, now Vince, now you fucking tripping. What the fuck? Really?
Hell yeah.
About time they said something.
Hell yeah. Like, thank God somebody shut that shit down. Good Lord.
Don't forget he wanted to wrestle his daughter like 7 days before she got married.
Yeah. But that's the can of worms. Let's go back to Bray. Nate, how about you? What memories you have with Bray, the Fiend, the Wyatt family? What memories you have of them?
Oh, you asking me? I
Nate, right?
No, I just stepped up for a second. I clicked off the box for a second. I don't know. I like that how he took the Waylon Mercy character and made it his own, almost like a 2.0. But like match wise, I don't know. I don't really have any fucking favorites.
No, not to be match wise. You know him. His career
It just sucked. This guy had so much talent, like creative wise and shit like that, but he just couldn't put it together in the ring. That's and him just dying tragically young sucks. Because like he said before, he could have been great for like backstage or helping create matches. If he couldn't wrestle anymore,
he definitely could have been a director.
Yeah,
I felt he definitely could have been part of the creative team for sure, especially since his career was starting in ring wise. His career was starting to wind down, especially if you go back and watch his documentary. Like I watched Bray Wyatt's documentary, and all I'm thinking about is like, wow, this guy the way this guy's mind operates is just crazy. But at the same time, I could also see why it could be frustrating sometimes because you got so many, like a whirlwind of ideas in your head that you want to do, but you haven't finished one that you already started yet and you want to do something new. So I could see where the frustration aspect comes in, but overall, they're never gonna get another mind as creative as his.
Yeah, because his brother definitely not it.
Like you could fucking make a haunted house fucking park every year. He'd be great, Yeah.
Like his brother Bo ain't doing much. Like he's like this Wyatt 6 shit. It could have been so much better than what it is now. They're just there now.
But that's on them. They cooled them down immediately. Like
that's why I didn't say anything initially because I looked at it at the time and I was like, okay, Mark Briscoe in AEW, Bo Dallas in WWE, and they're both basically doing the same thing. They're both just continuing the legacy and heritage of their brothers, which is a nice gesture. The difference is Mark Briscoe actually has charisma. When he talks, people listen. Bo Dallas.
I'm glad he's on Dynamite now.
Yeah. All due respect to Bo Dallas. I like the NXT gimmick. It was funny at the time, but that shit only worked on a small stage. Like that type of character is not going to connect on a bigger, more national mainstream television show. It didn't work. He fizzled out. He was nothing. And so it's like, okay, Bray died. That's unfortunate. And now Bo's going to try to, carry on that mantle. But it's like Bo doesn't have the charisma to do so.
Yeah, he doesn't. Unfortunately.
And personally, this is just me personally. I think that they made a mistake with the Mr. Howdy stuff. I would have Bo wrestle as himself, and Mr. Howdy would be a completely different persona.
His alter ego, yeah.
Right. That's what I would have did. But instead, they just have like Mr. Howdy as Mr. Howdy, like so he's Mr. Howdy like all the time. And I'm like, that kind of lessens the character. I don't really think that's the right move.
Tyler. Let me respond to Tyler. Yeah, Tyler. They was together for a short period of time. Remember, this dude was Uncle Howdy when he came back with that stupid looking mask. Mm-hmm. Remember, but they both was wearing that mask for a short period of time. Bray and Uncle Howdy.
And to me, but I agree. I thought him going back and forth between Bo and Howdy would have been a great deal. Like kind of like how Bray did with him and the Fiend. I thought it would have been cool. And the thing with Bo is he's a solid talker with these promos that he does. But
yeah, I like this shit with the tape. Remember when he had the VHS tape type vignettes?
Right.
Yeah, I thought
that was cool.
I thought those were good. Honestly, those are really good.
That's what really hurts the Wyatt 6 because nobody in that group can talk. There's not one great promo in the group. You can't have a group and not have someone not be able to talk.
But that's the thing, though. Nikki Cross actually could talk. She's decent. Nikki Cross could talk for them too. But it's like Triple H just don't know what the fuck he's doing.
The problem is,
like we watched Nikki Cross at NXT. Nikki Cross is believable in NXT when she spoke.
Yeah. To be honest, the problem is fans lost interest in the Wyatt Six because Triple H cooled them down. Because you remember how they debuted?
Yeah, it was awesome.
I thought their debut was great. How we all thought that the lights just went out and then they went backstage and everything was just torn up and everyone was laid out.
That shit was hot.
It
and then you have
like
everybody come to work the very next fucking week. You don't do that.
That's what happened.
Yeah. Right. Like, oh my God.
Came back to work. Motherfuckers should be scared. They should have had like people on social media like really fucking sell it. Like, oh my God, I can't believe what happened. You know,
one of them was
really sell it and have them really like, have them outside the venue. Like, look, Triple H, we're not coming up in that building. It's not safe.
One of the motherfuckers was fucking Chad Gable. Nigga looked like he got sniped and then he showed up the next week. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck?
It is really
having pics. They chilling out in In-N-Out Burger, taking pics with the fans.
Yeah.
It's really not that hard too. It's really not that hard because I saw some people like not recently, but like at that time, I saw people online who were trying to be contrarian. It was like, oh well, like you can't do that every week. You can't have them kill people every week. Like actually, you can. They did it with Kane when Kane first debuted. Everybody remembers when he tore off the door off the hinges and he choked.
Well, it don't have to be every week. This needs to be that 1 week. That's it. That's all they needed.
Right, no, but what I'm saying is, but what I'm saying is like when Kane when he debuted, they did this thing like for weeks where every week he just killed a different person on Raw. Like 1 week he killed Dude Love, another week he killed the Hardys, another week he killed Ahmed. Like it wasn't even much. Like he would just interrupt someone's match, go in there, big boot, choke slam, fire pose. Like that's it. You know, no sudden. Sometimes they would get like a move in, sometimes they wouldn't get a move in, but it got him over. Because when he wrestled that match with Taker at WrestleMania, what was it, 14? That was his first actual match as Kane. Like he didn't like from the debut at Bad Blood to Mania 14. He never wrestled a single match. It was just segments of him just killing people for like 5-6 months, and he was over.
You're right.
So you could have did that the Wyatt Six. Like you could have just had the Wyatt Six. Like your roster is big enough. You've got enough people that's just sitting and catering, doing nothing. Like Apollo Crews is an example. Where the fuck is he at? He's just one of many guys, you know. So
he went to go. I covered that the last show. I don't think he was around yet. I don't think he pulled up yet. When it comes to Apollo Crews, he actually graduated from college, so congrats to him.
Okay, cool.
Oh, nice.
Know him. Well, I'm just using him as an example. Like their roster is expansive enough for them to take out like.
Or you can just get a bunch of, or you can just do what you used to do and pay a bunch of fucking no-name jobbers to get them over. That's how they used to do it.
Triple H is fucking lazy, and he's clueless.
They don't even do jobber matches anymore. WWE.
Yeah, exactly. That's the main thing that killed because Vince was doing that shit too. It's like, yo, my dude, you don't have to keep doing these rematches over and over and over and over. You're valuing your talent. Have some motherfuckers that's at the local wrestling bingo hall and pay them $20 to come through.
But that's the fans' fault, though. They complained about it too much. Their fault too.
Yeah, thank you. I get into debates about this with people on Twitter, and I shouldn't because like Twitter's a fucking cesspool. Like I know AEW isn't perfect; they make mistakes. But one of the things I do like about Collision, not every week on Collision, but most weeks on Collision, they do have like jobber matches where people go in there and they squash jobbers, you know. And I'll go online and I'll see stuff like, what was the point of this? What was the point of this? Because unfortunately, we have like these newer generation of wrestling fans who grew up in a world with no jobbers, you know, because they don't do squash matches. And so I have to explain to these younger wrestling fans, like, you don't get it. Jobber matches are how people get over. It's how you get their moveset over. Like,
exactly.
How are they supposed to get over if they don't kill people first? You know, like the Megan Bain chick. Half her matches were against just unknown enhancement talents or whatever. Or Wardlow before they fucked him up. He would just go in there and just kill.
You know what they did with Megan Bain though? Like, they started doing that shit after she goes to Tony Storm. Remember when she went to Collision, they started having her fight jobbers. It was like, TK, you are so backwards. You supposed to do that shit
but it
before.
She was. It was backwards, but it still worked though because she's still over. Is Megan?
No, how? Where is
She's still. She's still over on Collision. I promise you.
Mm-hmm. Well, anyway, the point I was
not
making
over,
is that
she's a pack.
they don't. Yeah, but the main point I was making is I don't believe WWE even does jobber matches anymore. I don't remember the last time I saw one on Raw or SmackDown. Yeah, it's been a long time.
They don't, and it's because fans kept bitching about it. I'm like, now look.
I think they started bitching about it. I think when they started really bitching about it is when they had Ryback running through motherfuckers. And I was like, yo, like, they building him. Like, leave him alone. Let them build Ryback. You can't have
I was
Ryback.
enjoying it for the most part, too.
Yeah, exactly. And look what they did. And look what the bullshit Vince McMahon did, because people kept complaining. They fucking shoved the rocket up his ass and had him go up against CM Punk out of nowhere.
Most of Goldberg's wins were against jobbers too. He rarely
he
only started
90 wins against
jobbers. Right. Yeah. He only started facing he only started facing people of importance like near the end, like right before he beat Hogan. Like he was facing people like Kurt Hennig or Scott Hall or Raven.
He was like what 95 wins in when he went up.
Right. But if you go back and look, but if you go back and look like at a lot of his wins, like in '97 before he blew up, his matches were against like fucking Roadblock, Hugh Morris, Glacier, Ernest the Cat Miller, Stevie Ray. It was mostly jobbers or like opening act talents and shit. So
what's the sad thing though, Tove? The motherfuckers you just named. They'll be stars now.
Yep.
Glacier will be lit right now.
The wall.
Like these motherfuckers should be stars. They actually had characters at that time. Yeah. And these motherfuckers used to pull up. Like, come on, imagine Glacier pull up with that whole entrance of the whole karate and all that shit. They would be talking about Glacier.
NWO Hollywood, Stevie Ray, if the Slapjack would like take out the Judgment Day single-handedly now. So
yeah. Well, you got to remember WWE's logic.
Here's the thing, Tyler. WWE been ruined. People like that's when it comes to a lot of wrestling fans. A lot of wrestling fans they have real short-term memory. WWE been ruined for like 15 fucking years.
Yep.
Like, let's really be real. Vince been doing dumb shit for a very, very long time. This has been shattered before TKO came in the picture.
Dude, WWE's logic.
I got you. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
We thought that Triple H was going to be the the golden child, the chosen one. And at first he was like the first year he came through. It was like, okay, let me find out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, then after that, like the following year, it's like, all right, now my dude. And then everything just went downhill dramatically. Like he just ran like after this dude John Cena turned heel, it's like he was fresh out of ideas. He's like, you know what? Fuck it. I gave him my best.
Yeah. I never bought it, like I've said a lot of times here on the roundtable. I was never a prescriber of Triple H. I always thought that he wasn't really on anything. You're right. I haven't mentioned it like in a little bit of time now, but if you go back and watch that WrestleMania press conference, WrestleMania 39, that was the one in Hollywood. Night one was Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens against the Usos. And night two was Roman versus Cody, the one where Roman won and Cody lost. If you go back and find that post conference or the press conference, night one, when Triple H came in, he got like a standing ovation. Everybody was clapping and Triple H was smiling and stuff. And it was like, man, what a good show. So that positive energy that Sandman was referring to, you could see it like in that clip. But then at night two, the show after Roman beat Cody, Triple H came in and he was smiling and he was expecting to get that same like standing ovation. And he came into like absolute silence. It was dead quiet. And you could see the look on Triple H's face. He had that look on his face like, fuck. Like he knew he was like, we fucked up. Roman
looking back on it, Cody really should have won that match. Now that I think about it, but
because what changed? Right. I kept telling people, why did we have to wait a year? Like, what changed? And every time I asked that question, no one can answer. It was we waited a year for no fucking reason. They didn't change anything about Cody's character. They didn't change anything about Roman's character. They were the exact same people. What was the point? There was none. It was just Cody loses because fuck you. That's why.
Exactly. That was the point.
The point.
You talking all this shit about our company. You know, you built your own company, and you think you're just gonna come out of nowhere and take our fucking grand prize? Like,
hey, listen, I get it. Hey, listen. I still stand by what I said about that match. Cody losing, I knew was going to happen because of that reason right there. Because I knew they weren't going to give him the title on his first try. But looking back on it, they probably should have swallowed their pride and did it, because look at everything that they did after that.
Swallow their pride. That's a good one.
I know I'm asking too much with that, but still, in the grand scheme of things, it bit him in the ass.
We thought for the most part that they was gonna have a plan. Like, okay, we can have this dude go through the mud. Like, actually have a legitimate plan. But this dude, he got in a random rivalry with Brock. He ended up being a tag team champion with Jey Uso. Like, what?
Still don't know the reason for that.
And then
I guess it gave birth to Yeet, but that was it.
All right. And then when you look at the stuff they did for Roman after that match, everything that Roman did, you could have did that same story without him being champion, and it wouldn't have changed anything. The Bloodline Civil War, him and Solo against the Usos, Jay leaving the Bloodline, and the tribal combat. Like, you could have did all of that without the title. It wouldn't have changed anything. It would have been the exact same. In fact, if you had removed the title, it probably would have made the story better, because it would have been a little bit more unpredictable. Because
we all go a step further. Like, if they did the whole Endgame shit, the Infinity War, whatever the fuck you want to call that climax, what they did with Undertaker and Nolan pulling up, it would have been crazy, and it would have been crazier in 39 because it would have been hella unexpected.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, when he came in and did that press conference and he got that, like, it was absolute silence, and Triple H had that look on his face, like,
yeah, I remember that.
He knew, and I was like, that was when I knew. I was like, this dude doesn't got a plan.
And Triple H is such a fucking pussy, because the backlash got too crazy. He stopped doing the press conferences. You know this shit, right?
Yeah, he stopped.
You are such a pussy. Yeah.
Right. You can say whatever you want about TK. TK never stopped doing. You can say whatever you want about
running.
TK. Right, TK still does the press conferences. He didn't run. Triple H ran. It was like, okay, whatever. That's why I give Triple H so much shit. It's not that I hate him. I don't really hate Triple H. I don't hate
him either. Like, I don't know that motherfucker.
Right. I don't hate Triple H.
I think he's a piece of shit, and Pinocchio Paul and all that, but hate him.
The reason why I throw so much shade at him. The reason why I throw so much shade at him is because for so many years, like you said, he built himself up like he was this savior. But it's like, you're not a savior. You're just a con guy, just like Bischoff. That's all you are. You surrounded yourself with the right people. You waited. You knew Vince was going to fuck up eventually. He fucked up. You took your opportunity. Like, he's just a con man, like so many other guys. But he likes to paint himself like he's like this messiah figure. It's like, no, you're not, bro. Like, the fucking jury's out. We know you didn't book NXT. You didn't book that Gargano Ciampa feud. You didn't book Keith Lee's title run. You didn't book the Four Horsewomen. Dusty did. A-Train did. All the other fucking agents like Regal, you didn't do that shit. All you did was
shouts go out to Ryan Ward too. Ryan Ward will begin his shouts go out to Ryan Ward.
Media. Bro, you didn't book any of this bullshit.
So put some respect on Ryan Ward's name, B. Like, a lot of people don't mention him. Because why? He's a short black man. Let's really be fucking real. He's this dude's height. He's like this dude's height. What's my dude name? Stokely.
Oh, Stokely.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Shouts go out to Ryan Ward for giving us some memorable moments. And I guess he doesn't really complain about it. Like, he's not really here for all that, but we know what time it is.
Tyler, where's Escobar? I have no idea.
That is a very good question. Where is Santos Escobar? I know the rest of Lombardo was on TV tonight, but where is he?
Right? Where's their boss? My dude, he no call, no show too, just like this dude, Andrade.
To me, Escobar is the full package. He's got He's got everything. He's got the look. He's got the charisma. He's marketable. He can go
And
in the
his
ring. He's
and his English
who
is
yelled
good.
free Diddy?
And his English is good.
Right, exactly. Yeah, and he's bilingual. And it's funny because the only knock on him is I know he's 41, but like, dude, like fucking like half the stars in the company are like over 40.
They really are. The main eventers are past 40.
Yeah.
So that's not an excuse anymore. Especially if you want to bring back Gold Bum and he's pushing 60.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about before you guys were talking about WWE's logic. This is the same company you had fucking Hogan hit.
Oh man.
You know what would have been cool? I was just thinking what would have been cool if they had The Rock in the hospital and the fucking NWO stalking him in the hospital like fucking Michael Myers in Halloween 2 to get The Rock, finish him off. That would have been cool.
Oh,
cinematic or some shit. That would have been cool back in the day.
Having like homicidal maniacs.
And The Rock, man, they really ran down The Rock with a semi, and he showed up the next week with just taped ribs. What the fuck?
Yeah,
what the fuck
Get the
is
fuck
that?
out of here, Eddie God. Get the fuck out of here.
Sean's view would have made a video. He died in an accident.
Eddie God over here saying some silly Billy stuff over here.
Jesus Christ, man.
That shit was never gonna work, man. You had The Rock joking, calling Nash Diesel like 2 weeks in. Like it's over.
Like what the fuck? Like good lord, man.
You had the NWO offer Stone Cold beer, and then Austin just threw it to the side. Like what the fuck?
Oh, that was mad funny. We threw the 6-pack to the side.
This shit was never gonna work. And then you gave away the biggest match of your fucking company's existence on a free episode of Raw with like 1 week build. You did The Rock and Austin against the whole NWO. Like that shit was never gonna work. It was never gonna work. Vince booked that shit to sabotage. I don't care what anybody says.
Of course.
Of course he did. Well, you're lucky. You lucky. Vince is just lucky that Rock and Hogan was a great match. Otherwise, that shit would have really blew up in his face.
Yeah.
Tyler said, I think I'm feeling TKO trying to sell to the Saudi people. Like
that wouldn't surprise me.
Of course.
Oh, that's the next move.
Give him like 2030, 2030. Watch. I'll be surprised if WWE is still in the same state.
They're getting $250 million for Mania. Why not? Fuck it. Shit.
Any guy says I'm watching WCW World War III 95. Boy, this roster was deep in the garbage. I have a fondness for that show. That's the first time I saw.
Hold on. You going too far ahead. Hold on. Slow down.
Okay, my bad.
Let me see.
Man,
he's got doing the most.
Vince is just lucky that Rock and Hogan was a great payoff. My only knock on that match is that how you didn't have this match main event your WrestleMania. Oh God, you put.
Oh my bad, my dude. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say WrestleMania 18, man. How the fuck you have Triple H and Jericho main event over Rock and Hogan? Like what?
Because the title,
it was in Canada too, right? So there we go, Jericho.
Because the main event should be for the world title.
And it's like your story isn't hot enough.
And I got a big nose.
You would have thought
the fucking graphic looked like it was Triple H versus Stephanie, and Jericho was like all minimized.
Right, like good lord, like
mind you, he's an undisputed champ. He got both of the belts, and he's an afterthought.
Yeah.
You want to hear You want to hear something else that's funny too? He didn't learn his lesson at WrestleMania 25 either, because like, how the fuck you main event after Shawn Michaels and Taker stole the show? Like, my dude, read the room.
He thinks he is the room. That's the fucking thing. Like most of the McMahons.
The only Mania main event he did that wasn't cursed was the Batista one. That one was okay. That was fine.
Yeah, because them motherfuckers is basic as hell when it comes to their ring work, but they just made it work. They just gel so well together. Pause.
And plus the story. And plus
final match.
And plus the story.
Give me what I want match. That shit didn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah. And plus the story hit at that time, so it would make sense for them to close.
Oh, I always talk about what ifs in wrestling. Take out China. What if China was never in WWE? Where fucking Triple H's career would have been? He
would have been packed up.
He would have been. Yeah, he would have been nothing. I wouldn't think.
Because that grin and snob shit, it worked at first, but after a while, it started getting stale.
I've said this before. Like, I'm not trying to be negative. Like, I'm being honest. Like, his whole career, that's what he did. All he did was he just surrounded himself with people that were more talented than him and hoped that their charisma and their star power would rub off on him. And over time, it did. Because first he was with he was with China. Okay, let's go back. He was a jobber in WCW. Okay, he got released, whatever. Then he went to WWF and had nameless female valets. Nobody cared. Then he was with the Clique. Nobody cared. The first time people cared was when he had China. Because it's like, oh, wow, who's this big Amazonian chick? Looks like she can beat the fuck out of half the roster. Right. Then he teamed up with Shawn Michaels, and DX became a thing. That's really when he got over. Then Shawn Michaels had to retire. Then X-Pac joined. The New Age Outlaws joined. They were over. Triple H wasn't over. Nobody gave a fuck about Triple H. They cared about the New Age Outlaws and saying their quote every week. They cared about X-Pac. And after being with them for like a year, he got over. He won the Intercontinental title. Okay, I'll give Triple H this. Like, the best version of DX was definitely that 98, 99, like, babyface incarnation. Like, I'll give him that. Let my people go. Yeah, that shit was funny. Cool. Then he turns on DX. He joins the corporation.
Which was hella weird.
Yeah, it was weird because when he
didn't he turn into like a vampire and all that? I'm like, what are we doing?
Yeah,
he didn't turn he turned into some gothic dude because they combined it with Taker's. They combined it with Taker's ministry.
Yeah, it was weird.
Well, he was like a vampire.
Yeah, he was like some gothic. He was like that. Yeah. He was actually like the Blade villain. Like what?
Mm-hmm. He was in a Blade movie later.
Yeah. Then it didn't really go anywhere. Then they did the McMahon-Helmsley regime, which was basically just like heel DX. Then that broke up. And then for a very, 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 very small period of time in 2001, he was on his own. Then he tore his quad. Then he came back in 2002. He won the Rumble. He won the title. And then he dropped it to Hogan. And then they just fucking gave up on him, like being a singles guy. And then he did Evolution with Flair, Batista, and Orton. He did that for a couple of years. And then when that ran out, he did DX again with Shawn Michaels. Like, that's his whole career. His whole career, like, he was rarely ever alone. He always surrounded himself with, like, other people. Because on his own, nobody gave a fuck.
Like, remember, he tried to be a face when he was on SmackDown, like beefing with Kozlov and shit like that.
That shit didn't work. He was up there
for like a year. It didn't work because he beefed with because he was defending the title against motherfuckers that were whack. Like, I mean, didn't he waste a SummerSlam match against the Great Khali? Good grief!
Yeah, right. And I'm not trying to throw shade. I'm just being real. That's why I think Triple H fucked so hard with like. That's why he loves guys like Seth Rollins and when he was there, Adam Cole. Because if you look at Seth Rollins,
hit that thumbs up, y'all. Hit that thumbs up. YouTube is fucking slapping my shit, yo. Please remember to hit that thumbs up, B. I don't know what the fuck is going on. We definitely not here for that. Hit that thumbs up, please.
Well, if you shit on Triple H, you got to shit on Ric Flair.
Right,
he surrounded himself with the horses. But the difference is, Flair could wrestle and cut promos good, so so there you go.
And Flair could actually be on his own. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah.
I
see Flair.
Yeah, I see Flair as a late. Like
no.
Yeah, he was at a convention. He's actually still walking. He had a little hunch, but he's still walking. Like he's not in a wheelchair or nothing. Right. That's one thing about Flair. Jeez Louise. That is one tough son of a bitch. The shit that he's been through in his life, and he's still walking on his 2 feet. He don't have to hold anybody's hand. He's on no wheelchair. He don't have a cane. He still works out.
That's probably part of the reason why.
Because he still works out.
And he went through 5 alimonies too. So there you go.
Woo. He's about to get married again, as a matter of fact. I think he's about to get married again.
Oh God.
Like, my dude, you still fucking pause?
But yeah, I was saying, like, I'm not trying to throw shade, but if you look at guys like Seth Rollins and guys like Adam Cole, their careers are similar to Triple H. I think that's why Triple H, why he loves Seth Rollins so much, and why he loved Adam Cole when Adam Cole was with NXT. Because if you look at Seth and Adam, most of their careers are similar, to the point where it's like they're always in groups surrounding themselves with other people. But when you put them on their own, it's like, nobody really gave a fuck. Not really.
Wow.
Fuck Jericho.
Oh my God.
Chase is a Resident Evil dog.
Yeah.
I don't think this war between NXT and TNA is not over. There is no war, Tyler. Like, TNA's dead.
I don't know.
They didn't want no smoke with 2010 and I said AEW, excuse me. They didn't want no smoke with 2010 TNA. They don't want that smoke.
2 things the nuclear war survived: cockroaches and TNA.
Man, please, 2010 TNA. They don't want smoke with 2005 TNA. The fuck?
Oh man,
forget about it. They would get blown out of the water.
I don't understand. Like, I don't even care anymore. Like, I go on social media and I see people actually like posting legitimate criticisms about the NXT TNA Survivor Series thing, and I'm just like, do you guys not understand? Like, TNA is dead.
TNA is not benefiting from this deal at all. I thought this was going to lead to TNA getting a better TV deal. It is not. Jesus, man.
Better TV deal. They'll be on a home shopping network 2 a.m. like ECW.
Aren't they about to get sold?
I don't
know. Like the rumors getting stronger.
Who the fuck is buying TNA?
It's gonna be Shane McMahon. Shane McMahon.
At this point, it might as well. At this point, me
pay them dudes like $100,000 on a Pop-Tart.
I'm trying to figure.
Yeah, the report a couple of months ago was that there was word going around that they were looking for a new station. I think I read this like back in July, and the word at the time was that they were going to try to prioritize it and get the deal signed and announce it either at Bound for Glory or the Hall of Fame. I have not heard any updates since then. I think that's a bad move, because that same report did say that they wanted to, whatever station TNA was going to be on, assuming they could find it a better TV deal, they want to move it to Wednesdays to compete against Dynamite. And I'm just like, that is fucking stupid. No. That is not going to help TNA at all.
Yeah, like
that is just dumb.
Don't these motherfuckers understand? You can't. That competition there's no competition. It's not gonna work.
You ain't got enough. You ain't got enough momentum or
star power
or eyes on your product to be going head to head with anybody. Like,
because you know what it is. They think they're trying to like they could siphon. Like, you can't. It's not gonna work if you try to siphon shit. Because it's like, okay, what do y'all got going on? If you want to siphon some eyes to your product, what y'all got going on?
How about do like old school, like fucking Saturday morning, 11 o'clock? That's perfect, because right then it flows into college football on the weekends.
But again, they need a better TV deal.
Oh yeah, I know.
Even if they had a better TV deal, like, it's not going to work for them, because even if they did move to Wednesdays, they don't have the star power to compete against AEW. Who do they got? They don't got anybody. Like, what TNA name do they have?
They got Flop Dollar, right? He's there.
Right.
Flop Dollar.
Let's be realistic here. What name or names, plural, does TNA have? Like, if you're really going to compete against AEW from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock, whatever, on Wednesday, what name or names does TNA have that's going to get a hardcore AEW viewer to be like, oh shit, I gotta turn down AEW to see this. Who? Mike Santana? Don't get me wrong, I like Santana. He's cool, but he's like, not established yet.
Right. I won't like completely downplay them. They do got some people there, like, you know, you got Mustafa, you got Moose,
right?
You know, you got it but it's like they're not
but it's like they don't
that.
But they don't
right.
They got great talents on their roster that you would like to see, but none of them really like move the needle like that.
Right.
They didn't hit that next level yet.
Right. And the reason they don't have anybody is because all the people they did have left for greener pastures, you know, and so they've had a really hard time building up that that new generation of TNA stars, because you got AEW, you got NXT, the LFG thing that WWE's doing, even NWA. Oh, what's up with NWA Wrestling? NWA Wrestling's got a deal. What is it? Is it on Firefox? Not Firefox. What's that thing called?
I forgot the name of the channel or the streaming service. I forgot.
Yeah, they're like on a specific streaming service.
I gave up on NWA. I see them in passing here.
Bro, they got even MLW people are tuning in more to MLW shows.
Yeah, MLW starting to pick up some steam. You got Slaughterhouse coming on tomorrow.
Plus Matt Riddle. Isn't Matt Riddle fighting Hammerstone that night?
Yeah, I think
Hammerstone.
We can go over the card. Matter of fact, let's go over the card right after I play this shit from Jordan Grace, right? Yeah. Jordan Grace, you know, she's pissed about not being on that Invasion or Showdown card.
I mean, I honestly,
there is a huge problem with Showdown next week. Come here, let me show you. I'm not on it. I was trying to bite my tongue, but I just can't anymore. There is no NXT without Jordan Grace. There is no partnership. There are no cross-promotional champions. As a matter of fact, there is no Showdown without me setting the stage for it 2 years ago. And you guys let your team captains pick their team members, and they chose wrong. And Santino, letting Kalani Jordan be your TNA women's captain after one TNA show, I'm going to refer you to my urologist because I'm extremely concerned about you. I'm going to say this as respectfully as I possibly can. You two need to fix this. Santino.
They don't got anybody else.
She kind of is. I mean, she kind of is right in a way.
They don't got anybody else.
Right. She cooked.
They don't got anybody. Who the fuck does TNA have? They don't have the Tessa, whatever the chicks, the Slammer back.
Masa Slammer, because
she's gone. Tessa's gone. The fucking Dana Brooke, she's hurt, I guess. They don't have anybody. They don't have any prospects.
Yeah, Tessa left, right? Tessa Blanchard, she left.
Tessa's going back to CMLL.
Yeah, CMLL. Yeah.
So what the fuck was this? So TNA really thought we were just gonna forget about shit.
They don't have anybody.
I told you they only added Tessa for shock value. They really thought Tessa's heat was good heel heat. No, the fuck it wasn't.
Yeah, they thought it was gonna go away. Like, oh, we just keep throwing her out there. We'll eventually forget. No,
dumbasses. We don't want to see her.
They don't have any. They don't have any more prospects. That's why because people were confused. Like, did they just put the title on another NXT chick? It's like, what the fuck? What else they're supposed to do? They don't have anyone else. All the other girls are not established. They don't have anybody else. That's why TNA's
right,
dead.
Though. You all right.
It's a feeder to a feeder. That's what they are now. And that's not even the worst part. The worst part is like the wrestlers, like the actual wrestlers at TNA, they know that and they don't care. The people in charge of TNA, they know that and they don't care. That's the sad part. They know.
I want to say they don't care. Well, I think there's
they don't care. They don't care because
I think they just gave up. B. I really think they gave up.
I know they gave up. That's obvious. They gave up.
You know, they're done. They don't have nothing else. Right. They have no more ideas.
Basically, what it is now, TNA is a stepping stone. It's a stepping stone to a stepping stone because what it was it was supposed to be, okay, you go to the PC, you get a tryout, you work your way through the PC system, and then eventually you're on NXT. You work your way through NXT developmental, and then you're on your main roster. That's how it was. Now TNA is a stepping stone to a stepping stone. Now it's, I can go to TNA.
Tab open.
Oh my God.
No, not you. Somebody else had that. That was you. Because it got an echo.
Yeah. But you definitely right though, because I remember TNA used to be the ground to like reinvent yourself.
Right. That's why I say TNA's dead.
I love that name, Hammerstone. It sounds like Fred Flintstone's nemesis on the Flintstones.
Yabba dabba doo.
Yabba dabba doo. Joe Rockhead.
That sound like a damn porn star.
Hammerstone.
Like,
yeah.
What do they call you? They call me Hammerstone, baby.
Yeah. What was that one guy wrestled? The Perfect Weapon? What was he called? The Perfect Weapon? Or
Steve Blackman.
Yeah, the Perfect
Steve Blackman, the lethal weapon, Steve.
The lethal weapon. Yeah. Vince was like, let me see that lethal weapon after the show. What?
Jesus.
Okay, so Tessa still has a match at Bound for Glory against Gia Miller. That's the announcer chick, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm guessing that's her last match, I would assume.
So she's not a full-time TNA performer.
Oh, they're in Mass? Oh, wow, they're close by.
Tyler said, did you see
Matt that Diddy? Was fucking stupid. I think it was fake.
It was staged,
I think that was a work. I think that was a work for sure.
Remember that Jim Rome thing with Jim Everett?
Ballet calls him Matt Diddle.
Yeah, Matt.
I believe that.
Matt Diddle.
Nah, but that shit was definitely fake. You noticed he was smiling after that shit.
Exactly.
I'm like,
he's a whole goofball. Like, my dude, you can't do nothing right. Like MLW trying to bring some heat to their what they got going on for Slaughterhouse, and you over here looking like a complete kook. Pack him. Remember, let's go over the card. Let's go over the Slaughterhouse card real quick, because I might go live for that. I might do
I was thinking the other day we should go live for an MLW.
Yeah, something different.
Yeah.
If I don't go live for the actual pay-per-view, I'll do like afterwards.
Yeah.
But we definitely gonna cover it tomorrow.
I know Riddle's fighting Hammerstones. What else is happening?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pull it up real quick. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, I've been checking out some of their stuff on YouTube. It's pretty fun.
Hell Contra.
I remember TNA was so bad, Bound for Food Stamps. That's it. That should have been their pay-per-view.
This is the same TNA that had a levitation casket match. I'm like, wow.
Bound for Pink Slips.
And that's the thing, TNA, that one of their last chances was Joe Hendry.
Yeah.
And they fumbled that shit.
They fumbled it. And
they about to fumble Mike Santana too, because everything is set up for him to win at Bound for Glory, and watch them do some bullshit.
That's another reason.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm loving what Trick Williams is doing, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm liking the shit that Trick Williams is doing. They booking him really well.
That's another reason.
This dude got a win, though. Of course, Mike Santana got to win. He has.
That's another reason why TNA is dead, because, like you just said, they had Joe Hendry, a guy that was legitimately over, and when he finally won the title, the duration of his reign was on WWE television, not TNA.
And then not only that, it was too late.
Bro,
like,
when I tell you,
it was too late.
And bro, when I tell you the night that Joe Hendry finally got the belt, when I tell you that crowd was damn near half dead. Good Lord.
Yeah.
I said the crowd went mild. I'm like, good.
It was like nobody gave a fuck. The time
and I've said this before. I said it then, and the thing, that's always been a TNA thing, because as a person who used to be a hardcore, heavy TNA guy, even back in the glory days of TNA, they rarely ever pulled the trigger on anybody. Most people that won a title, it was like after their shit already popped off, most of the time. And let's look at this card.
Major League.
Let me see here.
Okay.
Is that Ultimo Guerrero? Nice.
Ultimo Guerrero versus Mystico. Oh, nice.
Okay.
Slaughterhouse.
So maybe it might be right here. Let me see. Okay. They're in the LBC.
Nice. Do they have a TV deal, or they are just like on YouTube or something?
They're on
YouTube
right now.
But they definitely deserve a deal, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just saying that's what that. Yeah.
Live event at 10
So
p.m.
come on at now. Oh, I just might go
Oh,
live.
and it's free.
Come on at 9.
Oh, it's
yeah.
it's free on YouTube. See,
It's
this is what I be telling.
That's what. Hold on, let's slow down. That's why I be putting in the group
Mm-hmm.
chat. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, like we don't have to. Motherfuckers don't have to only watch WWE and AEW. There's man promotions that be doing shit. That's why I put in the group chat. Like, they go, you know. But MLW, yes, they do need to promote that shit more.
That's
what we here for. We're gonna promote these motherfuckers.
Is that Corbin over there to the right?
Yeah. Bishop. His name is Bishop Dyer.
Yeah, Corbin's on. Corbin's on MLW. Last I saw him, he was in a tag team for a bit with Dijak.
Yeah, they're the tag team champions.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Like them, like they beefing with my dude Mads Kruger.
And is that a Shotzi in the back? Yeah, that's Shotzi.
It is
Shotzi. Yeah, that's Shotzi right here. Also, Aries, he's back.
Austin
Aries.
I
like the name. I like the
Slaughterhouse.
Yeah.
Here's an idea. Put Corbin on TNA and they can have a pay-per-view end of day. So there we go.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I thought Corbin was gonna debut on TNA when they started doing that 23 stuff, but damn. We got Mance Warner, but
he's good where he's at. You know, they did the Twin Towers, even though that name was corny as hell.
I like when he did Deep Six. I love that move, Deep Six.
So yeah, we spoke about Hammerstone and Matt Diddle. The Opera Cup.
Mystico versus Ultimo.
You got a good roster.
I'll tune in to support my boy Hammerstone. I love Hammer. It's your boy Hammer.
Yeah. I can't believe TNA fumbled.
Ooh, look at this.
You want to talk about fumbled? I can't believe TNA fumbled Hammerstone.
Paul London
versus Austin Aries. Wow.
That's going to be interesting.
Aries is still getting booked. Wow.
I literally just said that. You're not listening?
I think
he's been back since the last pay-per-view they had. He came back to the ring. He went up against Kushida.
Yeah.
I was a pretty big Aries guy back in the day, but
he's back. Because at first he was doing commentary, but now he's back to wrestling.
But Aries was nice though, but damn.
Yeah, he was. He was.
He's an asshole. Yeah. He fucked himself up.
Yeah, I had a bowl of Kushida with some sake. That was good the other day.
Yeah, you're right. He's stupid.
Well, you can be an asshole in wrestling. You can be an asshole in wrestling. The thing is, you got to have friends to protect you.
Right, like you can be an asshole if you making bread for the company. Yeah, you can be an asshole all you want, but if you ain't making no damn bread, you need to move around.
Yeah.
Okay, so what Shotzi got going on? I ain't gonna lie, I don't see the appeal in Shotzi because they try to pass it off like some hardcore type chick. You know, I don't know. I never really liked Shotzi like that. I like when she come through with the tank. That's pretty cool. But other than that, I never.
Well, that's another story. That's another story. That's another story though. But WWE still has Shotzi's tank. They won't give her her tank back.
She really has the Halloween aesthetic down. During the COVID days when they were doing Halloween Havoc and NXT, I think she was the host every time they did a show, and she really had that down. She had she's really more of a personality than a wrestler, based off a little bit I've seen. But I'll let her cook. Let's see what she can do.
Okay, so this dude, Bishop Dyer, that's this dude. Fuck his name is again. I never liked that dude. I ain't gonna lie.
Baron Corbin.
Baron Corbin, yeah.
Yeah, that's Corbin.
That's his name in MLW. Bishop Dyer. He's going up against this dude Satoshi Kojima.
Yeah.
I see. They got like this kind of blood sport thing going on. I kind of like it. It's like this international flair. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I dig it.
Yeah. Is this tomorrow at 10?
Yeah.
Tomorrow at 9.
10 o'clock, and it's free on YouTube.
10? I thought it was 9.
Okay.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock, and it's free on YouTube.
Yeah, like every time they come out with all their pay-per-views is on YouTube. All their pay-per-views is free on YouTube.
Yeah.
See, this is why I encourage other wrestling promotions to do this.
Yeah, NWA was doing that at first. They used to put Power on YouTube and then they stopped. I think what happens is some companies must have agreements with like other services, so like they can't do it. I've been telling this to TNA for years. Like, if you guys can't get a better TV deal, just fucking upload on YouTube. That's more
Yeah.
visibility than people who have what is it, Access TV,
Yeah.
Access. You know, if TNA just posted, like, if they went live and just posted their episodes every Thursday at 8, I'd watch. If Tony Khan just posted like every Ring of Honor on YouTube, I'd watch. Just do that. Just post on YouTube. And I think they don't want to do it because it's like in their heads, they're thinking, well, if we put it on YouTube, we're not going to make as much revenue. That's true. You won't. But the trade-off is by putting it on YouTube for free, you're giving your brand more exposure and more people can tune in to actually watch and don't know what the fuck's going on. So even if you are losing revenue, I still think it's worth it because you're going to get more clicks. I guarantee you, if TNA posted every episode of Impact on YouTube, I guarantee you they would get more clicks than they would.
And then not only that,
doing on Access.
And then not only that, my dude, MLW needs to do more promotional tours. Y'all need to send y'all wrestlers out there and go to radio stations, hang up posters, whatever. Spread the word. Shit. Like, it's like when it comes to anything, if you trying to build a brand, you have to spread the word.
Those clicks and views could lead to a TV deal in the future because TV execs probably look on YouTube to see what's hot, what's going on. So there you go.
Right.
But it's like I said, it's more than that. Like, you got a whole damn, you know what I'm saying? You got a whole company here, and you could just have people going out and like hitting up radio stations, going to I don't know, live streams, hit up everywhere. Remember, we were saying the same thing about this dude TK. At first, he wasn't doing that shit. And then, I guess he got wise to, okay, I do got to send my talent out there to spread the word. And that's when you had like Adam Cole on Bar Rescue and shit like that. Remember, I was saying from before, like, why don't you have this dude Hangman on Drink Champs? Do shit like that. Like Hangman Adam Page, he loves to drink. Put him on there. Like, cause it's not the only time Drink Champs have wrestlers on there.
Right.
Yeah, TK can do better with it. Yeah, TK can do better with it. I know I talked about it with Nate. Cobra Kai just finished earlier this year, and Britt Baker, she had a cameo role on Cobra Kai. She was a cameo character.
Yeah.
In season 4 and season 5. And when I saw Britt Baker on there, I was like, wait a minute, like, even if she's not being used on television, why the fuck are they not advertising that? Like, you could have had like an AEW reference on Cobra Kai or some shit, So that was kind of a mistake on TK's part. And Cobra Kai is a very popular Netflix show. It's not like
they brought him on for like an episode or two. Remember, Cobra Kai was there. They had that Martin Cove was on a.
Yeah, they did. They did. They did bring Martin Cove on there. They did, but they never advertised her to be.
No, I know. Yeah, they should have advertised beforehand. Yeah.
And I remember like some fans were saying stuff like, "Well, does it really make a difference to have like an AEW reference on the show?" And I'm just like, "Yes, because you never know." Like I fucking discovered TNA from a fucking Head of State joke in the Chris Rock movie where he got jumped by like the Harris brothers, Jeff Jarrett, K Quick. Like it was like a 15-second scene in the movie. Head of State and Chris Rock where he's in a wrestling ring and he got jumped, and I was like fucking 15 when I saw that movie, and I'm like, wait a minute, what wrestling show is that? And I rewinded it and it said NWA TNA. I looked it up, and that's how I discovered TNA from a fucking Chris Rock movie. A Chris Rock movie is how I found out about TNA. So
you gotta extend your arms.
Shit. Yeah,
you gotta extend your arms. You gotta make your arms have mad reach and reach all other different plateaus. And you never know who'll be watching. Like, oh shit, who's that? Okay, let me see what they got going on.
That's the thing WWE does. Like, I know a lot of people that hate WWE don't want to hear this, but that's the one thing they always do and will always do. Like, they don't shut up about stuff like that. Like, if one of their wrestlers is in a movie or a TV show or a video game,
promote it.
They always promote. That's one thing. Yeah, that's one thing with WWE. They always gonna promote. That's one thing I could never say that WWE fucks up on. When it comes to promoting, they will promote. They will definitely promote. But hold on. Like, before we continue on, look at this main event over here. The infamous Chamber of Horrors returns as Mads Kruger defends the MLW World Heavyweight Championship against a creepy challengers with some ghoulish grudges, including Matthew Justice. That's the dude I was telling y'all about. That Matthew Justice dude. I see a bright future in him. Mr. Thomas, he was on Boomaye, CW, and we all know CW Anderson.
Yeah,
and more mystery entrants. Inside the unforgiving structure, survival itself will be in question as Mads Kruger's reign of terror faces its biggest threat yet. So
I'm guessing it's some type of a cage match with multiple challengers.
Oh, it could, looking like a gauntlet match.
Yeah.
And so basically,
and Kruger just won the title.
Yeah, he just beat Matt Riddle to win.
Yeah, in a triple threat. Yeah, he pinned.
Oh, okay, he's been there for a while. Good on him. That's nice. Okay.
Look how they spelled Kruger.
We spoke about this. What's going on? Like,
nah, I mean, it's been a while. He's been there for a while. He hasn't really won the title since then. Like, he's always been like a strong challenger, but he never like.
No, this is his first time. Yeah, this is his first time winning the championship.
Right.
Look how they spelled Kruger. They didn't want to get sued. Way to go.
I mean,
it makes it look more badass, though, if you think of it.
Yeah.
It makes it look more badass.
Trademark.
Is Jacob Fatu's record still intact on MLW, or did somebody beat
That's
him?
a good question.
Yeah, that shit's never going to be broken.
He held that shit for.
He was champion for like fucking 3 years.
Yeah, like I don't.
Yeah, it was like the majority of COVID. It was like the majority of COVID, and even when he lost, the fans were still booing. Yeah,
I was like Jacob, like never. Jacob looked like he held that belt forever. Like
I watched the match where he lost. I watched the match where he lost to Hammer. Like, nothing against Hammer. Hammer's my boy. Like, even when Hammer beat him, the fans were booing Hammer because they still were fucking with Fatu. It was like, it's Fatu. You know, and I'm still waiting to see that version of Fatu in WWE. Who am I kidding? We're not going to see.
Exactly. Like, I'm lucky. We lucky he could say. I'm just lucky. Jacob says I'm a dog walk you. We're lucky to get that much.
He said it a few times too.
Yeah, but we're lucky to get that much of Jacob Fatu. Like, Jesus. Apparently, they're still in high regard of Jacob, so I'm like, book him like it.
I doubt it. I don't know. They weird.
Like I wasn't afraid for Fatu at the beginning, but now I'm really am.
Remember, I was telling you, I was like, they're gonna find a way to fuck him up. They just can't help themselves.
Oh yeah,
I agree with Sam, man. They're definitely cooling them off. They do this all the time. When someone gets, it's like in WWE, it's like you can get over, but not too over.
But that's just it though. They got him over. But that's just it though. They got him over themselves.
Yeah, but it still goes against their plan. It's like, oh, nah, you're not part of the plan. You're not supposed to be this over yet.
It's like that Spider-Man movie. I'm not sure if anyone, the one with Tom Holland, I think it's called Spider-Man: Homecoming. If anyone's seen that,
that's the first one. Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a scene with Spider-Man and Michael Keaton, who plays. Who was he in that movie? He played
the Vulture.
The Vulture. Yeah. He figures out that he figures out that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, so he threatens him and stuff. But there's a line he says like right before they get out the car. He's like, "I want you to show my daughter a good time," and then he grabs his hand. He's like, "But not too good." So like that's basically WWE is like, you can get over, but like not too over. Like, we'll give you a T-shirt and shit. We'll give you a catchphrase, you know. But no, you're not going to be like a main eventer. Like, no, at least not until we tell you are. Like,
okay, well, hold on. Tyler got breaking news. Mads is going to be in GCW.
Okay,
nice.
I could see that for sure. He fits their style too.
Okay, hell yeah. Yeah, Mads, he deserves this shit because Mads been putting that work for Contra. I ain't allowed. He needs to rebuild Contra though. That should be his goal for right now.
I ain't gonna lie, Contra hasn't really been the same since Jacob left. So him rebranding it would be good.
He needs that. Send some motherfuckers that you're not using in TNA. Send them over there.
What's Oba doing after he lost? Is he just not on TV right now?
He's just not on TV. No, he's not even. I don't even think he's on Showdown.
He's only been gone for like a week, but he's not on Showdown. No.
Okay.
Apparently, he should show up on Showdown and pack everyone up. Both teams, TNA and NXT. He should wild on all them motherfuckers. If he's really the ruler, he should be pissed.
Everybody thinks that Oba's going to debut by answering Sammy's open challenge. On paper, that would make sense, but what are the likeliness of that happening?
Here's something I heard
thought
too.
He's going to show up tonight.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Here's something else I heard, and the problem is like they can't do this anymore. I mean, they can still do it, but there's no point in doing it because WWE already fucked it up. I see some people are petitioning for Oba to be Cena's last opponent, and they're saying like Oba should just go in there and just fucking kill him. And I'm like, well, that's a great idea on paper. The problem is they already did that with Brock. Why would you do it
exactly?
Again? They already ruined
Brock
that.
Brock didn't even need that. So like
at all.
Yeah. So that's a good idea on paper, but they ruined that themselves. Not to mention, let's be realistic here.
Solo did it, and look what happened with Solo.
Yeah.
Not to mention, we got to be realistic here. This is Cena's last match, like ever. If this is his last match, he's not doing a squash in his last match. Like, no. It's going to be a competitive back and forth match, and he'll ultimately, lose and put the person over. But, it's a good idea on paper.
It's going to be Kurt Angle, B.
Oh, God.
They bring a Kurt Angle. Watch.
Can you imagine?
Kurt Angle's been training all this time.
He's going to be popping those pills.
Yeah, did y'all read that report about Cena, though? About the report. Supposedly, AJ was supposed to win the IC title from Dom. Then Cena was supposed to get it. Then one of his last matches was going to be against Dom to put Dom over.
Yeah, I see you posted that report. I seen that.
I'm like, let me find out that was an original plan. I'm like, yeah, how did you? And y'all didn't pull the trigger on that? What?
Because they wasted half of his run on. They had wasted half of the run on his heel run, which wasn't even planned. The heel run wasn't planned.
It wasn't planned. It wasn't good. Like, it wasn't good at all. Like
the initial heel turn was awesome when he did what he did to Cody at the Elimination Chamber. That right there was cinema.
The execution was good, but the follow-up sucked. Like,
yeah. And remember, I was like, you know what? I'm trying my best to reserve judgment. And even you were saying like, come on, let's not shit on it yet, because remember, like, he wasn't gonna be around for like what, a couple of weeks until he went out to Brussels.
Yeah.
And we was like, you know what, we're gonna give it a chance, but it's looking a little crazy already. Because why would you have this dude have this monumental heel turn, and then he don't come back for like a couple of weeks? That's crazy. But all right, we'll see where you're going with this. And then we saw the WrestleMania main event. Jesus Christ. Fucking Travis Scott. Travis Scott need his ass whooped. I don't care.
Cena's last match is going to be against Mia. Cena versus Cena. That's fucking brilliant.
Imagine being so trash. Imagine being so trash that they take you out of the video game and replaced it with a guy that just came back yesterday.
Holy shit. Blew the fuck out of him.
Oh, man.
Nah, but before we get up out of here, though, you don't got to bring up the bum out of the week.
He's everywhere.
You know what I'm saying? There goes the bum out of the week. Pull it up on a super duper highly expensive Calcitron over here. Myron Reed.
Oh.
Who the hell is that?
Jesus. Myron Reed.
Oh, wow.
First looking at that. Ouch.
Myron Reed was he supposed to hit somebody?
I think he was trying to see how the dude ducked out the way.
Oh, he completely missed.
Nice. Yeah, pick up your hot dog and soda. And your wheelchair.
Is he alive? Good Lord.
Yeah. Yeah, Myron Reed is alive.
Jesus.
Yo, Toph, you see that shit, Toph?
I don't think he did. Is he still there?
Toph probably stepped away real quick.
Oh,
now they
man.
said, Lord.
Is there any way AEW and WWE can make a deal so Edge fights Cena as last opponent? Is there any fucking way?
No.
You think TK's gonna let him do that shit? That's detrimental towards him.
Even if TK wanted to do it, WWE won't agree. I'm like, we're trying to counter program you motherfuckers.
You know, honestly, it should be up to Cena whose last opponent should be. It's his fucking last match.
You would think.
Well, yeah,
you would
exactly.
You would think that it would be up to him, especially since realistically he's the reason that he's fighting AJ at Crown Jewel. Like he more or less made that match.
Yeah, so if you asked him the way, Toph, like we was asking if you seen the bum out of the week.
Ouch.
Yeah, I saw Myron Reed. Yeah, I think WWE and AEW will have a working arrangement someday. Not anytime soon though. But I think it will happen one day for sure.
Yeah.
You would think it would happen, but they're trying to counter program these motherfuckers forever now.
It's not gonna work.
Yo, this is not John Cena's last year. I'm telling y'all now.
Oh, geez.
I won't be surprised.
Cena will be back.
I won't be surprised if he does come back, but as far as him wrestling, I don't know. Maybe.
The main reason.
Go ahead.
The main reason I would love to see a relationship between WWE and AEW is I think that if both companies can swallow their pride and admit that it would be beneficial for the wrestlers and the fans, like for instance, I think the Street Profits would kill in AEW. They would they're already in the process of reviving the tag division in AEW. If the Street Profits, if they went to AEW, they would get new life. So I'm thinking it would be great for wrestlers who are just not doing anything and just
imagine them with the syndicate.
Whew. Right, exactly. You know,
the charisma will be through the roof.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would love to see. There's so many dream matches you could book between those companies, man.
Yep.
They supposed to be the forbidden door.
You would have thought. You would have thought.
It's like I said, WWE, they'll work with anybody. It's just their rule has always been the same. What's in it for them? They'll work with AEW, but like I said, what's in it for them?
They're not going to do that. WWE will not work with anybody. And even if they do work with you, they got to be the dominant one. They can never.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. What's in it for them? That's why. What's in it for them?
Yeah, but you don't have to be dominant to get something out of it.
No, it's not about being dominant. It's what do they get out of it? If they get something out of it, they'll do it. So,
but they won't do it. If they're not dominant, they won't do it. It's been like that for decades. There's never been a time where WWE would get something out of like a deal or whatever, or a partnership, when they're not dominant. They'll never go there with it. They gotta be, we won. It don't matter. We won. If we're not winning, we're not doing it.
They got their blood money every year from Saudi.
You also got to remember too that the TNA relationship, and I put that in parentheses. They're also doing that because they got a secondary motive. Remember when MLW tried to put that lawsuit out against them, because they had that TV deal with Vice, and then WWE tried to cancel that shit. So WWE is trying to be buddy with TNA to show smaller promotions, hey, you see, we can play nice. You see what I'm saying? So they're trying to
take your titles and rape your federation.
Right.
Yeah, for real.
Let's get up out of here though, B. This was a great show. I had fun. Definitely gonna be doing some gaming this weekend. Be on the lookout for that. I'm gonna continue on the Resident Evil 4 gameplay. Me and my lady King Leo and his peoples, we're gonna hit up Los Santos or San Andreas, all that shit when it comes to the Grand Theft Auto content. be on the lookout for that also. We're gonna get that money.
That money.
Yeah.
Money.
What y'all got going on this weekend? Oh yeah, another thing too. Speaking of tomorrow, I'm gonna keep y'all posted when it comes to Slaughterhouse. Like, if I'm doing Slaughterhouse, you're just gonna see me live.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
What y'all got going on?
I'm watching Yankees playoffs. That's it. Fuck it.
Yeah, what I got going on, I'm going to be chilling with Snake Plissken. I hear we're going to be breaking into Microsoft headquarters. I'll let you know how it goes.
Snake, what happened?
Yeah, man. Oh, man. Be on the lookout for my new music video. It drops October 13th, y'all. Be on the lookout for that.
Isn't that a Friday too?
It's not, but
hey.
Is that when you got drugged? Like,
yeah.
Oh no, the 10th. That's next week.
My dude's about to wake
Monday.
up in the basement somewhere.
Oh man.
With Bill Cosby and Diddy.
Oh God.
My last thing before we go, shout outs to Michael Cole. That couple of weeks ago when Brock attacked what's his name?
Corey Graves.
Yeah, when Brock attacked Corey Graves, and Michael Cole said he's never felt so helpless in his career. I don't know, Michael. I think Heinrich would disagree.
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh no. Oh no, man.
Holmes got one in the back door.
Jesus, I almost forgot about that shit. Oh man.
Like before.
I almost forgot about that shit. I still say Corey Graves probably paid Lesnar to F5 him just to have an excuse to leave.
Yeah. Well, he did it to Vince because he was getting hip surgery, so he said, "Fuck it, F5 me."
Yo, where the fuck is Pat? Where the fuck is Pat? He walked out of Palooza, and we haven't seen him since. Is he alive? Where the fuck is he?
I don't know.
He went back to doing sports.
Speaking,
like, I'm never coming back to this boring ass company again.
Speaking of WrestlePalooza, did you see who was in the crowd? The DX Flasher from back in the day.
Ain't no way that's her. I don't know.
It kind of looked like her. I don't know, in the face. I don't know.
I'm about to be like, what the hell, bro?
Gotta find out where that episode of Raw took place, because if it wasn't in Indianapolis, good chance, unless he moved. But yeah.
Oh man.
Let's get up out here though. Make sure I hit that thumbs up, and if y'all can, please hit up the comment section. Let's get this. You can keep on with the discussion. Continue on the discussion in the comments, and this weekend we gonna cook, B.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Peace out, motherfucker.
Feel the explosion, burn from fire. I'm elusive when I tell that nigga turn it up. Nobody in here have an empty cup. Better run and escape and go Bray.